All right, let's get ready to dive into this. First, let me see. Open my volume. Make sure my microphone's good. Okay, perfect. Turn the music down. Okay. Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to part 32 of our FGO live stream series here. And today we have something brand new that we're going to be doing that we've never really done on the stream before, and that is going to be a friend support setup showcase. So I'm super excited to get into this. I think it was last Friday, I made an announcement on Discord asking for a bunch of you guys to send in and submit your friend codes with your friend support list so that we could go through them and you could put them in whatever theme that you wanted, whether you wanted to show off like all the different Artoria forms or just show off the characters that you've invested the most in. And we have a lot of submissions to go through, so it shouldn't take too long to go through each person, maybe only like a couple minutes. So I think we can get through quite a few, but if we don't get through everybody, then I definitely plan to do more of these in the future. So do not worry if we don't get to you today. On top of that, I do want to make like 2 announcements, I guess. So the first one has to do with the friends list. So I was thinking at the beginning of every month, I was going to do like a friends list check-in, if that makes any sense. So like, for example, right now for this month of April, I might have like a week-long check-in between now and next week Tuesday, where I might open up a room on Discord and then, or a thread on Discord, and then you guys, all you gotta do is go in and just say hi or put a smiley face or whatever and just let me know that you would like to stay on the friends list, because I'm sure there's a lot of people in my friends list that don't actually watch the streams anymore, that don't really follow my channel anymore, and they're just kind of there, and I would rather use those friend slots to give to people that actually are enjoying the live streams, that are new to the live streams and stuff like that. So I was thinking of doing like a monthly check-in where all you gotta do is just type something in the room. If you don't have Discord, then you could put it in the, well, it'd be hard. I would say you can put it in the YouTube chat, but if I miss it, then, you know, that's not really gonna work. I think Discord would be the best place because that's like permanent. But if you can think of any other ways, or I don't know, basically just any way that you could just ping me and just be like, hey, I'm on the friends list, I'm still watching, I'd like to stay. On top of that, if I see your name in the friends list and I know you regularly watch the streams, then of course I'm not gonna remove you. But I think that'd be pretty cool, because I'm not gonna lie, getting more friendship slots is a struggle, bro. I get like 1 new slot every week, so it's crazy. Also, Duelist, it's not too late if you would like to join the support setup list. It's in Discord right now, so all you gotta do is go into the mobile chat and then go to the support setup showcase thread and then put all the information in there. But without any further ado, oh, there was one more announcement I wanted to make, and this one has to do with the event that's currently going on, Lilim Harlot. So I think what I'm going to do with this event, and this is going to go for all future events, I know some people might like this, some people might not like this. I've accepted that at the end of the day, I can't make everybody happy. So I think what I'm gonna do going forward is whenever a new event drops, I'm gonna play through the prologue, and then I might do like, you know, a chapter or 2, whatever I can get done on that first day, basically. Then after that, I want you guys to let me know what are like specific sections or specific chapters that you'd like for me to cover in stream. And I'll jot those down because I'm thinking that for all of the chapters outside of the ones you guys recommend, I'm probably just gonna react to those or read through those on my own time, and then I'm gonna make it into a big video. So if anyone's interested in seeing me progress through the story, they can go and watch that without having to worry about, you know, not making it to the finale of the event because I only stream so many days throughout the week. So I'm gonna do the same thing with Lilim Harlot here. I know chapter 15 was recommended to me, so that one we will definitely be doing on stream. If there's any other like big moments in the story that you would like to recommend I check out on stream, feel free to let me know, because I think I'm going to start recording and reading through the story on my own time for the most part. At least when it comes to a lot of the more minor events that happen and just kind of casual conversations the characters have. But for the really big things, I would like to do those on stream. And we also will be going through a little bit of Lilim Harlot today. So basically whatever we don't get done today, that's what I'm going to start recording off screen. And then you guys can just let me know now or on Discord today. Just let me know what specific chapters you want me to do on stream. Because I think we have 2 more streams left before we before the event ends. So that's it for the announcements here. Let me open up the game. Alright, here we are. Let's see. There are some kinky stuff with Jack and Molly. Also, sorry, apologies. Shout out to everybody that popped up in the chat. I didn't really get to go through everyone's different comments here, but I appreciate all you guys stopping by. I just really wanted to get those announcements out of the way. Also, I see there was a comment. Where is it? Discord link repost. So I did put it in the pinned link. Is that link not working for some of you guys? Because I know Discord links can be weird, especially because I know this link here is one that I've used in the past for a long time, so maybe the link's outdated. I could update that if that is an issue. Let's see. Makes sense. It's important to finish events if you want your account to progress. Yeah, true. Have you played the April? No, you're right. Wait. Is that still going on? There's no way, right? There's no way. It ends the 10th. Oh my god, today's the last day, bro. Today's the last day. Okay, what should we do first? Because I haven't done this event yet. Should I do the home run thing right now and then do the showcase? Or should I do the showcase first and then do the home run event? Because I know you guys recommended it to me last stream, but I didn't know how to do it. Like, I thought it was going to be a tab that popped up somewhere here, but I didn't see it, so I didn't know what the heck it was. But we can definitely do that. I had to copy and paste the link. Yo, Cloudy Haya, what's up? Shui Betty, welcome back to the stream. Home run, okay, that's 1 vote. Whenever you meet Maeve, you need to read her interlude for her conversation with Mash. It's imperative. Her interlude for her conversation with Mash. You mean like once I get her? The epilogue of Lilim Harlot is a little important, I guess. It teases the summer event for 2026. Okay, we can do that. Lilim Harlot is a peak event that I highly recommend to read till the end. Okay. Yo, what's up, Siam? Welcome to the stream. Jin, glad you like the idea. Let's see, we have Zero Snake here. Welcome. Okay, it seems like most people are pretty cool with the idea. Can't make everybody happy. Yeah, exactly. Because I know there's obviously people that would love for me to go through the entire event on stream. But with only being able to stream 2 days a week, and with how much reading some of these events might have, I just feel like it's gonna be difficult, if not unrealistic, for me to try to fit all of it into stream while still being able to engage with chat and, you know, crack jokes and stuff with you guys. Maybe if I was just completely laser focused on the story, never took breaks, never took tangents, then maybe we could do it. But I just feel like that's not as fun. That's great, but I don't use Discord all that much. That's the thing. If you guys have any other alternatives to ways that you could just let me know that you'd like to stay on the friends list, feel free to let me know, because I would say YouTube, but the only thing is if there's a lot of people in chat, then it might drown out your message, so I don't know. Oh, you know what? The YouTube comments. That could be a good idea. Once this stream goes up, if you guys want to go into the YouTube comments, then you guys can just let me know there, like, hey, I'd like to stay in the friends list. But I don't know. I was gonna start it today, but I think I might start it Friday. So this is just gonna more so be telling you guys about the like monthly friends list check-in that I'll start doing, but I think I'll actually like create the check-in room and stuff. I think I might do that on Friday, just because I haven't really had time to prepare all that stuff this morning. Bro has 1 SQ and 2 fragments. I feel something. To be fair, now I have been rolling for Draco, and yes, to anyone wondering out there, I am still Koyan-less, Draco-less, Cuckoo-less. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. But I think now I've accepted that I'm moving on. I'm officially letting go. Draco, Tiamat, I'm letting you go. You know what they say, if you love something, set it free. So I am officially done rolling for those two. I'm gonna start saving. I don't know for who. I named some characters last stream, but I don't remember who they are. I'm just gonna start saving. I'm done. Through playing the story, I've had a good opportunity to try out both of the characters. Out of the two, I definitely like Tiamat more. But, yeah, I'm just gonna hold on both of them. Because honestly, it's a little depressing. Whenever I get 3 quartz, I'm like, oh yeah, I can roll! And then I get, like, I don't know, a Boudica or something. And it's like, alright, well, gotta scrape up 3 more quartz. Let's see. Okay, so let me scroll up a bit. It seems like home run, showcase first, showcase, home run. Home run doesn't take too long. Okay, let's do it. So let me pause this, and then let me go to, where is it? Volume mixer. Boom. All right. So we have the home run event to do. Apparently people are saying it doesn't take too long. Is it just like a web event? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I think I'll just copy the link and put it in my actual browser, because what the heck is this? Copy. Okay. Close. I don't know what is... How do I go back? How do I go to the menu? Oh wait, let me just... Okay. Go here and then I can close it out. And then open FGO. And it restarted FGO. Oh well, okay. We'll just go straight to the browser and do it there. So let's see. Okay. Let me full screen it. And music. There we go. Now I just gotta change the screen. I like this music. Okay. Fate Grand Home Run 2025. To celebrate the release of Fate Grand Home Run, we are giving away the following items in Fate Grand Order English. Please check the official site for details. And then it has some letters here. I have like a dark mode filter, so that's probably what's making this a little hard to read. But let's do it. Look at the servants list. What? Oh my god, there's a lot. What the heck? Please select your opponent. Daybit Sem Void, Kadok Zemlipis, and Akuta Hinako. Let's start with this guy, since we have no idea how to even play. What? Tap when the color changes. Oh, home run on our first hit. Okay. Easy. Oh, if you hit the red, then it goes super far. Almost 300k. Okay. Oh, rainbow! Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. This is kind of cool. Okay. So how long does this go? 9 home runs? Oh, okay. So my guess is there's 10, and because we missed the first one. So we got 9. Max distance was 450k. Capture an image of your results. Your servant? Can I change them? Oh, what the heck? Oh, we have them all now. Oh. Where's Cats? Where is she? She's gotta be in here. My guess is that she's probably higher up. Let's see. Wait, oh my god! What the heck? Bro, this Gilderai is insane. Okay, I feel like we're getting warmer. What are they ordered by? Is it by singularity? I think it is, because you have Hector and Drake and then Medea Lily. So we probably got to go down to Camelot, Babylonia. What am I talking about? Let's see. Hey, King Toki Rider. There she is. Boom. Alright, so what is this? Capture an image of your results. Generate. Cool. Alright, well, this is still beginner, so we're not going to share this or anything. It's so unhinged. The only way you're going to win is if you pick Dante, since he has to help you with everything. Alright, we'll see about that. They're ordered by servant number. Man. Oh, holy crap. I forgot I had this. I almost forgot I had him in the what's it called? Soundboard. We only used it a handful of times. 450 billion. Oh man, I can't read. Holy crap, that is billion. You're right. Okay. Now, highest difficulty. We understand the game now. Oh my god! Whoa! Okay. Shoot, so is it just... Oh! She really does change it up. Oh, this is tough. You guys are about to see my terrible freaking hand-eye coordination. Oh my gosh, we're like just barely hitting it. Okay, that was pretty good. We gotta get somewhere in the millions though. Dang, how did we get that rainbow? Ugh, that was bad. That was bad. Okay. Dang, we're getting nowhere. Oh my gosh. So this max difficulty really is pretty tough. Why do they keep changing my servant? Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. Whoa, okay, the characters changed. We have Barrel Gut with Change Up. Ah, see? I read you. I read you like a book. Oh, okay. Thought it was rainbow. It was just like blue. Not bad. Okay. This is our best one so far. Dang it. Dude, how are we still getting home runs though? I feel like it's way too easy to get a home run. But you definitely want to get the rainbow. Also, how do you get the quartz again? Is it just... Oh shoot. Oh, that was terrible. How did we still get a home run? Okay, I think this is our new highest. Oh god, that was bad. Oh, not as bad as I thought. 297. Okay, we'll do one more, see if we can beat it with Kirshtaria. Oh my god, first try! First try! And this is our highest one by far. Oh my god. We did the thing. Holy. Oh dang, I was waiting for it to move. Okay, that was bad. That was all me. Whew. I don't think we're beating this score. That was nuts. Okay. Oh, do I also have to click the middle of the square maybe? I doubt that, but... Okay. Still good, but didn't beat our record. Dang. Look at that. So, it looks like it's just randomly picking a servant for us. So maybe we should just stick with the random one. Generate. Boom. Let's go. Let me screenshot this real quick. Definitely gotta screenshot it. Yep, so you guys don't ever forget. This is my record. Show off your records. If you have them, like saved anywhere, show off your records in the Discord. I'd love to see. But this is your boy right here. Max distance. 779 billion on max difficulty. So, hey, try to beat it if you can. Try to beat it if you can. Now, however, it is time for the showcase to begin. Okay, full screen. Gotta go through FGO all over again. I think the servant you've collected have gag profiles if you go into the servant list on the menu. Pin it? Okay, okay. I can pin it real quick. Let's see. Mobile. Okay. Dang, okay, I see. Hold on, share. Yeah, it gives me that link. How do you guys save the image like that? Maybe this works? Okay, perfect. You just save as PNG. I'm back with groceries. What did I miss? You missed your boy getting, maybe not the world record, but pretty dang close. Pretty dang close. Okay. Alright, now just gotta pin this. Boom. Alright. Now, back to the game. Is this still the home run music playing? It is. Okay. So let me close that. Okay. And then we can open up the game music. Because now it's time. Now it is officially time. So I'm going to open up my list. As I said on the actual support setup showcase Discord room, I'm going to be going from top to bottom in this list. So the first person we have here is Valkyria Llama. Is that how you say Valkyria Llama? So I'm just going to go here. I'm not 100% sure if I have them in my friends list or not. Their name sounds familiar, but just in case, I'm going to search them up. Boom. And now we'll check their support setup showcase. So before we get into this, gotta give a little bit of background info, okay? So their total login is 1,342 days. And then they say that they're free to play, except they did 3, maybe 4 GSSRs. So they've only spent on GSSRs, and this is their account so far already. This is crazy. Already. But let's see what else we got here. So, in the first lineup here, we have Nitocrease Alter. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see. 10, 10, 10 as well. Impressive. Next, we have Classic Artoria here for Saber. Can't have really... Well, hold on. I was about to say you can't have a better representative for the Sabers, but I don't know, man. Nero's right there. And then they have... I almost said Aresh Kagal. They have Ishtar here. Fire choice. Definitely respect it. We have Skithak. However you say her name, Scotty, I think most people call her. Pretty cool. I don't think I've seen this art before, but maybe it's because this is her max ascension. Oh, they have a couple different ones. I just realized. Okay, so for Ryder, this is Odysseus, right? Pretty cool. I especially love the fact that doesn't Odysseus have like different costumes? So you can like pick and choose what your favorite one is. And then we have Caster Skathak. And then here's Semiramis. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. I'm watching through Apocrypha, as many of you guys know, and I definitely think she's one of the more interesting characters in the series, but we still haven't learned too much about her yet. So the fact that you have her up here means that we're probably in for quite an interesting revelation as we get further into this. And then we have this dude here. Zhang Yu. Oh my god, this art is nuts. It's kind of hard to tell because they zoom in so close, but when you see it zoomed out, this looks insane. I should actually look at the full art for a lot of these. This one's sick. I love the kind of like, I don't know what to call it. Like, I'd like, what do you call this? It's like sun something, right? This like style of coloring or ink or whatever. I forget what it's called. Like, not sun dried, but I don't know. There's like a style of coloring that looks a lot like this. Maybe it's not the exact same, but I think it looks really cool because it gives it kind of a little bit of a classical feel, you know? And then we have Artoria here, not using the final ascension, but maybe because I have the spoiler filter, so that could be all me. Same with Ishtar here. Probably the same thing. Unless this is her final art. Which if it is, not too crazy. Not too crazy. In my opinion. This is awesome. What the heck? With the bunny outfit? And wait, does she just normally have this, or is this a skin? Oh, it is a skin. Okay, that's awesome. What the heck? That's actually really cool. Then you have Odysseus here. Aegis, third ascension. Okay. Whoa. Oh yeah, the other Odysseus. I was about to say, because this doesn't really feel like a final ascension, but I remember in the other ones you can actually see his face, right? So I guess it is. Ishtar final art is peak. You can choose the art showcased. No, it's a skin? Costume? Okay. Must be nice having level 120s. Now this is the one I wanted to see most, and oh my god. Yeah, looks so sick. Just gorgeous. Look at what is going on here? Now, I've seen fingerless gloves before, but gloveless fingers? What is this? It looks kind of cool. Maybe we need to put this in style, man. That seems pretty sick. Especially because she's like a caster, so maybe she's got like magical, you know, finger spells and stuff. This is pretty sick. This is pretty sick. I'm guessing this... I don't know. I can't tell if it's her final ascension art or not. Oh my god, the sprite looks amazing though. But yeah, this is pretty cool. And then you have the wine glass of death in her hand. Oh, this is final ascension because she has the like black doves here. And then of course I already went over this. Absolutely sick. Then last but not least, we have Ruler Scotty. Gorgeous. You have the floating fish in the background. I think although this one looks really good, I think my favorite has to be this one. It looks so sick. The colors, everything. Now, I realized that there's 6 of these, so maybe I should go through a little bit quicker. Okay, so here. Okay, this is the summer one, right? Summer Ibuki, nice. Is this final ascension? No, second ascension. Oh, whoa, Siegfried with the glasses at the poker table? What? Clean. I like how he has his shirt unbuttoned and he's like showing off the chest tats. That's funny. Now this right here doesn't feel like a final ascension. Yeah, first ascension, okay. So it's interesting. It's kind of hard for me to tell which of these are filtered out for like the spoiler filter that I have, or which of these they just chose to leave in the first ascension. But here we have Melusine. Pretty cool. Fan favorite for a lot of people. And then here we have this girl that I've used her before, but I've never like I've never really seen her around. I wonder when she pops up in the story. And she just sits on a like little mini blimp. That's pretty cool. Summer Ibuki is dangerous. What, just regular Summer Ibuki? Or do you mean the later on arts? Cause yeah, this one is this one's pretty crazy. This one's pretty crazy for sure. It's better you don't know. Okay, true. Now this is interesting. To be fair, I really like this Ascension art. This looks really cool. Definitely my favorite. I think it looks even better than the third Ascension. Just because it's like nice and casual, you know? She looks like she's at the beginning of her adventure. Which looks really cool. But, I myself haven't even seen the final like Max Ascension art. Now we have Jack the Ripper here. Third Ascension as well. Pretty cool. Dude, Jack the Ripper's design is just so sick. How you have this just little girl that'll like rip you apart and torture you. But she looks innocent. Kinda. Kinda. And this is Crime-Heeled. I love this. I absolutely love this. This design choice for her was so cool. Because you have her in this obvious like black and white sort of aesthetic here. White hair, kind of whitish, bluish eyes, very, very pale skin. And then you have the black clothes. But then you have this badass black and red great sword behind her with an eyeball in the middle. The black and white of her character makes the sword pop out so much more. And even in her sprite, you can see it. Like, that's so sick. And then you have Oberon, which I'm guessing was in Final Ascension, but I know this one for sure. It's Final Ascension of spoilers, so that one's probably getting filtered. Because, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be that guy, but Oberon looks kind of like a dork. He looks kind of like a dork in his first Ascension. I'm gonna be honest. We're all thinking it. He just looks like the kind of like snobby rich kid. And, you know, it kind of gets under my skin. Just a little, just a little. Kriemhilder is Siegfried's wife, by the way. Yeah, I remember we had a whole, like, basically stream dedicated to checking out Siegfried's wife, and I forget who the other guy is, but he's like the equivalent of Siegfried and his wife. Here we have Estrella. Pretty sick. I love it. But, oh, the sprite, I'm not gonna lie, the sprite to me looks even cooler than the art here. It's just a little too much yellow. It looks really cool, but there's so much yellow going on that the colors kind of blend together, and there's not a whole lot of contrast, so she doesn't pop as much. I like it though. I like it a lot. Then we have Okita Soji Alter Saber. This is nuts. What the heck? And you have this like futuristic space background going on. That looks cool. Dang. Oh yeah, we have seen her in game. That's awesome, dude. What are these heels? What the heck? This gives her like a clean 3 feet. Oh my gosh. Interesting. Interesting design choice. Now we have her actually. And if this is her final art, I love it. It's simple. It's subtle. But it still looks so good. Like, her design on its own is so cool that really all you had to do is just put her in a bit of a dynamic pose and it's already, like, picturesque. That's her summer form. This one right here is her summer form? Oh, okay. Makes sense. Okita Soji Alter Saber. Got you. Next, we have Qin Liangyu. Qin Liangyu? Have I seen her before? She looks really cool. Oh, it was kind of hard to see because it's like under her cloak. I was about to say, does she only have one arm? That's sick. But false alarm. She has two. She has two. I really like this art here, especially the art style. It looks very friendly, very fun. Next, we have Elizabeth Cinderella. Dude, what are these? What the heck? She could kill someone with these. Dang, I love the gloves, though. And her horns changed? That's... oh my god, they went all out with this character. And the sprite looks even better. Although this does still look really good. And then you have the, like, Cinderella's castle in the background. I don't even know if it's her castle, but It's like the Walt Disney logo. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Next, you have Santa Martha. Interesting. Looks very cozy. I like how she's cooking up some beef stew. Nice, nice. I mess with it. I love how friendly it looks. She just looks like a really kind, friendly person to meet. Next, Koyanskaya of Light. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. We're not talking about this one. Next, we have Morgan. I love the background choice for this sprite. It fits her really nicely, especially because it like kind of blends with her whole aesthetic. The white with the very bright blue, and then you have kind of like the bluish grayish in the background. It's kind of like if you took all of these colors and mashed them together, you'd get this background. Fits really nicely. And then you have Archetype Earth. Oh my gosh. Pretty cool. It definitely feels like she's like from a different game. But you know what? It looks like something that I would see in what is that game called? What is that fighting game called that has some of the like FGO characters in it? Salt, too much trauma. I'm not a big fan of Morgan's stomach window. Right here? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. To me, I'm kind of indifferent towards it. I think I'd feel the same towards her, whether they like covered it or not. So it just feels kind of the same. This, okay. So now, yeah. I think we'll just, I think maybe I'll do that because 6 is kind of a lot. Maybe I'll just do the first 3. So if there's anyone out there right now that I haven't gotten to yet, put your favorite ones in the first 3, because I think I'm just going to stick with that for each person, or else we're going to be here for 10,000 years. So, shout out to Valkyria Llama, aka Netocock. I think that's how you say it, Netocock. Thank you so much for submitting that and being the first person to submit as well. Next person we have is Spooky. Let me erase this. Okay, and then search. Boom. So here we have Spooky. Now for Spooky's list. Let's see what he's got going on here. Oh boy. Is this who I think it is? Of course it is. Of course it is. Now I can't even be mad because she looks absolutely insane. Koyanskaya of Dark. She looks crazy. Oh my god, in this sprite. Dude, I don't know what ideas they were going for when designing this character, but whoever drew her, please give them a raise, because she looks amazing. Holy crap, dude. And then you have this guy, Saito Hajime. He's just a chill guy, just a cool dude. He's in like a underground, like, what do you call this? Like a sewer? Or like, I don't know. This is like the basement of a school or something. The like, you know, the area where all the power supply unit and stuff is. I don't know what he's doing down here. I don't know why he's wearing a suit and tie and then he has katanas and a trench coat. I don't get the drip, but he's just chilling, right? He's not hurting anybody. He's trying to aura farm. This is like you know the meme where it's like what is it called? It's called like Riz versus sexual harassment. Jinwoo would be Riz, this guy would be sexual harassment. I'm sorry, it's the trench coat, bro. It's not doing him any favors. I'm sorry. to any Saito Hajime fans out there. But next, we have Anastasia and V, and oh my god, right off rip, this one might be my favorite. From all the ones we've seen so far today, this one might be my favorite. Looks so good. I love the like island in the background, the water, the like separation between like her above and below water. The flowers look great. You have, I think this is V, just floating on a watermelon. Her hair looks amazing. Like the pose is amazing. Just fire. This looks so good. Do not diss my boy Saito. Oh man, there's a lot of Hajime simps. If the fan art is to go by. Virgil has drip? That is not Virgil, bro. This guy is not. This guy is not Virgil, bro. Not my Virgil. Get him out of here. And then, of course, we have everyone's favorite Kakulin. Nice, classic art. I love it. Pretty dang cool. Oh, wait, just a moment. I will be right back. Okay, okay. We're back. We're back. Alright. Also, I've seen your jokes in the chat. Real funny, guys. So, apparently I'm supposed to be having a repair guy come by later, so if I have to take another break, that's probably why. But anyways, what's the deal with her? Why are there so many Habitrot fans? Is it because she's a cat person? Also the music. Okay. Let's see. A man got taken by the FBI. Was a good stream, bro. My assassins finally got CloudyCrow. Yep, they heard what I said about Saito. FBI open up, bro? What do you mean? That is Virgil? We have Virgil at home. Exactly, bro. This is for the kids that couldn't afford Devil May Cry, so their parents bought like a bootleg copy off of eBay or something, and then that's the guy you get. She's strong and free. Okay, makes sense, Habitrot. Next, of course, classic Altria skin, Artoria, Castoria. And then here we have her again, Koyaskaya of Light. But this is a skin. Oh, I thought this was actually her Ascension. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty cool skin. I can't even be mad at it. Next we have Jalter Berserker. Easily one of the coolest sprites in the game, dude. Look at, what do you need that many swords for? She can't even hold that many in her hands. So you know she's whipping out the 3-sword style. She's better Arash, extra damage, 80% battery, and removes herself. Really? She is? That's pretty cool. And removes herself. Increase NP strength, heavy defense ignoring damage, large amount of C stars. Dang. And then you said she removes herself, so it's probably a skill or something? Yep, there it is. That's so sick. Protector of Brides. And then another Jalter. The OG. OG Jalter. This looks great, bro. This art looks sick. She kind of reminds me of like a female Berserker Lancelot. Am I the only one that sees it? I think it's because of the color and the armor. The color of the armor. That reminds me a lot of Berserker Lancelot. Pretty cool, but yeah, that one's definitely sick. Next, whoa, okay, another Ruler Scotty, but this one looks way better. This one looks way better than the other one. The other one's still really good, but for obvious reasons, I think I gotta prefer this one. Next, we have Barguest. Is this just first ascension? Second ascension. Oh my god. Oh my god, does she not look awesome? You have the flaming crown, the flaming sword, black flames. You have these blue and red chains going on here. You have the like demon corrupted arm thing going on here. You have the heterochromia. Dude, she looks amazing. I want to get her. And she's 4-star. Yes, you're the only one. Are you serious? Don't compare my goat to that bum. I can kind of see it, but you're crazy? Really? You think I'm crazy? No way. Dude, I have to... You're telling me if we had her standing side by side next to the Berserker Lancelot from Fate Zero, you're telling me they wouldn't look like a power couple. They wouldn't look like, you know, husband and wife, a dynamic duo. I think they fit together amazingly. But it's mainly the colors. The biggest Gawain fangirl, her right here. Praise be Koyama. Not would, will. Third is peak. Is it wrong that I want to be strangled by bar guest legs? And two people immediately say no. Oh man. Doesn't look similar at all? You hold on. I have to. What is going on here? There's no way I'm being gaslit. There's no way this is true. Let me see. So, let's see. Fate Zero Lancelot. Bro, come on. You are kidding me. There's no way you guys don't see it. Let me see if I can find a higher resolution image. This is a really good one too, actually. Let me see. Where is she again? Right here? Oh man, there's no way I can really zoom in. Let me find a good fitting... Oh my god, this is literally perfect. Let me go to the wiki. Where the heck is this image from? Okay, here we go. Boom. And then open in a new tab. Okay, so you're telling me right now that Jalter doesn't look anything like this. Come on, you are gaslighting! You are kidding me, bro. These two? Bro, come on. It's like, they're like spitting images of each other. Especially if you go with the like higher ascension. The higher ascension versions of him. Okay, it's getting a little blurry, but... Dude, come on. Like, who are we kidding here? Or, if anything, he would be like her royal bodyguard. Second in command. That's just the lighting? No, the armor too! The armor! The bluish, purplish with the red. And then when you go to Jalter, you have the bluish, purplish armor with the it's like a reddish pink. You guys are crazy. I'm crazy. It's just black armor. It doesn't even look black. It looks blue. It's just the color scheme that's the same. Nothing alike you on Locusta shrooms. You know what? Maybe you're right. I've been hanging around Locusta for too long. Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's not a single person in the chat that agrees. Well, okay, maybe power couple was the wrong word. I just mean like, okay, for example, if we were going to the Met Gala and these two came in side by side, tell me you wouldn't think they were like, they fit really well together. There's no way. Weird women already flock to Lancelot more than both Koyans, Cuckoo, and Draco work to avoid you. Drop it already, it's fine, we don't fault you for being delusional. It's the color scheme and nothing more. Yeah, but the color scheme is amazing. And the fact that she looks like, I don't know, I guess she kind of does look like a knight or like a warrior. I don't know which one I'd use. But, okay, there you go. Rory, thank you. I'll take that. Thank you, Rory. They said sure. I'll take that. Dude, this is crazy. Oh my god, I'm being gaslit in real time. Are you guys, like, conspiring against me? To make me feel like I'm crazy? They were together in Orleans on the same side. True. If anything, Shadow the Hedgehog fits more. They were in the same singularity. Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, if they were at the same level. If they were... Because I believe... Well, Jalter didn't summon him, but she was, like, above him. Because Gilderai summoned him. And Gil and Jalter, they were like at the top of the food chain, and then they just summoned a bunch of servants to fight under them. Plus he had like no screen time. But if they took like Fate Zero version of him, and if she was in Fate Zero and they were on the same side, bro, they'd, I don't know, man, I don't know, they'd be pretty freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie, this might be the first, I don't know if this is, I'm guessing it's the Final Ascension art. This might be the first Final Ascension art that I'm not like super impressed with. It just looks okay, but it's nothing crazy. I think they definitely could have done more with my boy Emiya. Definitely could have done more with him. The Lancelot though is a bum. It's just, I mean, I get a lot of people don't like Lancelot. I'm not a big Lancelot fan either. But when you look at the color scheme, when you look at their aesthetics, when you look at the fact that both of them kind of have this sort of medieval knight vibe to them, I think, you know, at least appearance-wise, remove personalities, remove all that stuff. Just appearance-wise, they fit pretty well together. But anyways, we're moving on. You said I like the sword. Let me look at it again real quick. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it just looks like an ordinary sword. I think the two swords that he carries looks cooler. But next, we have Vritra. Pretty cool. Is this her Final Ascension art? I like it. Oh my gosh, the detail, though. Holy crap. I know this had to take forever to do just for this little piece right here. Oh, and they did it all throughout? Hold on. That might give it a few bonus points, man. This level of detail that they did. That's sick. The wings are pretty cool too. Yeah, I'm not mad at this. I am not mad at that at all. Literally Cynthia, honestly, I could see it. Next, here we have Tai Gong Wang. Okay, he's just a fisherman chilling. I like this. I'm not mad at this being his final art. It looks kind of like, because here, I don't know anything about Tai Gong, but here he looks like maybe he's like a general, or basically he's in some position of power. But this looks like it's kind of taking you back to more humble times, back when he was just a fisherman, before he got to where he is now. So I mess with it. It's pretty cool. Koyan's boyfriend. A way to recognize a final art is to see if the status icon is different than the one in the illustration. The status icon is different from the one in the illustration. What's the status icon? Oh, this icon is different from the illustration. I see what you mean. Okay, okay. So that one's final art. Got it. So we've seen Martha already. A lot of Martha fans here. Here we have Thrude. I was about to say Valkyrie, but this is Thrude. Yeah, not Final Ascension? I don't think it is. Yeah, Second Ascension it looks like. Still really cool. For just being Second Ascension, this looks awesome. The only thing she needs is a more dynamic pose. But I love the feathers kind of floating all around her, and this sky background looks insane. So literally all she needs is just a more dynamic pose. And it's peak. It's peak. Next we have Morgan. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This looks great. I love it. The colors, black goes well with anything. Black and blue, I mess with it. this finger pose here. This, whatever she's doing here, it's interesting. Interesting. I don't know what exactly she's doing, if she's casting a spell on me, if she's waiting for, I don't know. Someone to like kiss her hand like they do in medieval times. And then of course, Tiamat, mother. Of course. How could you be mad at this art? This looks amazing. And look, she's even made, what is this? Is this like hot chocolate? Coffee with marshmallows? I don't know what this is, but I drink it. I trust her. Then lastly, oh no, what are you doing to me, man? Kukulkan. Third Ascension sealed, makes sense, but she still looks great. Oh my god. I never knew she had this. What the heck? So she has like holographic like panels in her hair. I love her hairstyle too, by the way. This thing in the front looks awesome. She just looks awesome, man. Dang it! Why couldn't we have gotten Cuckoo? She's so cool. And then we have her again, Okita Soji Altar. Sick. Really cool. Next, we have Tom Lim Tristan. Tom Lin Tristan. Nice, nice. I don't think... Yeah, this is her first Ascension again. Now we have Valkyrie. Now, I'm gonna be honest. You have Valkyrie Max Ascended, but you don't have her final Ascension art? Crazy. Oh my. No, this is... Bro, what? I thought the last one was good. This blows the last one out of the water. I love how you have kind of like the... She's reaching her hand out to you. Look at how happy she is. The like... What is this, like shattered glass or like a mirror around her? This is amazing. I love this one. Way better than the last one. Next, Charlotte Corday. This one's nice. I just think her design is too simple. Whoa, this looks way better though. What the heck? This looks way cooler. And honestly, I think her other Ascensions look better than this as well. I'm not gonna lie. But this is nice for what it is. Faye Tristan's first Ascension is the best? Do you think this one's the best? I don't know. I think I disagree. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen the other Ascensions, and in the other ones, she looks like she's in this kind of like zombified form, where like her eyes are all white and there's like some black dripping stuff. I don't know if it's blood or what, but I think it looks way cooler. But clearly a lot of people are fans of her first Ascension, so I can't be mad at it. Next, we have... Oh man, Lacusta. We have Lacusta. This is actually pretty cool. I like how she's in, like, this mysterious, like, deadly forest, and she's got this basket full of God knows what kind of mushrooms. And she's just having a good time. Just, you know, getting her fill. And preparing to serve whatever unfortunate victim is the next one to try her food. This is cool. Dang, man. I really like it, but something's a little off about it. I love Hercules' design just in general. He looks absolutely insane. The red eyes, the long, crazy, flowing black hair looks sick. But I think the fog kind of takes away from the overall picture. I love the, like, breath coming from his mouth or smoke coming from his mouth. But I think it'd be cooler if we could see his axe in all of its glory. I still think there should be fog. I think it does add a great touch, but the fog covering the weapon, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. And then, of course, we have Oberon. Classic. Alright, and that's 3. Let's see. Next, so shout out to Spooky. Thank you so much for sending that. Also, I forgot to mention, Spooky is free to play. Completely free to play. And they have, it says 862 logins, and then in parentheses, oh, I see. So 862 logins, and then a 675 login streak. That's awesome. Next, here we have Jin. I think that's how you say it. Jin or Gin. Boom. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got for us. Oh man, already seeing some bangers. So we're starting off, just kicking things off with a casual comma. Amazing. Just amazing. What can I even say about this? You have the, like, any character that you can see freaking galaxies underneath their hair, they're just already peak. How do you go above that? And then you have, like, I don't even know what this is. Are these tattoos? Is this, like, clothing? They're like stars on her body. You have the blue flames, the flame around the hands. You have whatever the heck this is, this, like, mirror behind her. Just gorgeous. And the flaming shoes or flaming feet, I don't know. I'm guessing there's shoes under there. Maybe, potentially. Probably not. Given the rest of her attire, probably not. Next. Wait, this is actually sick. Is this a skin? This is just a regular Ascension? No way. Oh, wait, what? What's going on here? So this is her second Ascension sprite. But then here she looks different. Is this what her final Ascension looks like? But regardless, I love this. The, like, business casual going on here with the cloak as well. And oh my god, this sword. Yeah, they definitely cooked with this. Taking a, like, goddess and giving her, like, business casual clothing is such a good idea. Next, we have the boy Gilgamesh. Now this one, I kind of feel the same way towards this one as I did towards Emiya. I think they could have done more. But to be fair, it seems like all of the Unlimited Blade Works characters kind of have this more classic art to them. But, like, you know, I wish you could see the full, what do you even call it? He's an archer, but I think this is like a lance or some kind of weapon. I wish you could see the weapon in all of its glory, because I know it looks crazy with all of the, like, red lines going down it. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Next, Aresh Kigal. Sick. I love it. It's simple. It's straightforward, but also it's a little bit flashy with all the little sparkles around. I love the black and gold. It looks nice. Can't be mad at it. Next, Ozymandias. I like this. I like how simple it is. It's just him holding a flower, sitting on his throne. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think you can really, you know, complain too much about it. This is just like a day in the life of Ozymandias. It's the vibe I'm getting. Next, we have Tamamo no Mae. Oh, this is her first Ascension. Okay, I think it looks pretty cool. Obviously, it's her first Ascension, so it's not crazy. I like these like chimes. But outside of that, it's pretty straightforward. It's not blowing me away, but looks nice. Next, we have Tez. Whoa, what the heck? What is that? So he's got this, like, power suit with the Wolverine claws and the tail going on here. But why does it look like his leg is like disintegrating? It's kind of cool. But I have questions. And I know his final ascension is spoiler gated, so he probably gets like even cooler than this. But this already by itself is pretty cool. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of like a lot of similar colors, like colors on a character kind of blending with colors in the background, because they all kind of get a little bit muddied in my opinion. But I get that that's the specific art style that they're going for, so I'm not too mad at it. Like, it's obvious that they were going for that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's more like rock legging? Wait, really? So it's his leg is still there, but there's like rocks around it or on top of it, is what you're saying? Can't wait to play his LB. In his myth, he lost a leg to a primordial sea land monster. Okay, that explains it. So this is kind of like, you know, substituting for his missing leg. I think they messed up the scan on Tez's art when going digital. Cool dude, but ugly art? Really? I don't think the art's ugly. I just think it's different. It's cool in its own way. Like, if I was reading a comic or a graphic novel that had this kind of art style, I don't think I'd complain at all. It's really just because you have this compared to like this in the same game that makes him seem off. More of the bones? Okay. So it's the rock around. I see. His leg is now made of obsidian. That's sick. Next, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care for this. I know there's a lot of Arjuna haters out there, and you know, I wasn't expecting to really jump on the bandwagon, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of his sprite here. Not really a fan of this either. It's, to me, it's like okay, but it's not really crazy. It doesn't quite make sense either to me. Yeah, honestly, the coolest thing about this is the floating planets. If you take out the planets, I don't know, it loses a lot of cool points. I think it's okay. He's God Juna. Take that back. He's a bum. The other version is the bum one. Oh, so you guys specifically don't like the regular Arjuna, but God Juna is fine. And then you have Archetype Earth. Archetype Earth. Pretty cool. Alright, next. Oh, dang. Hold on. We got some fire here. So, of course, we have Heaven's Hole, Sesyoin Kiara. This art is sick. The planets, the space behind her. I think her design is so cool, man. Why has this never really been done before? Like, you have a character with massive horns, but there's like a veil over their head and part of the horns. So it kind of like, I don't know, something about it just looks really cool. And then you have the rings around it. Like, this looks sick. I think she looks so cool. And here we go. We got Artoria with the cloak. Invisible air. Oh, this is a skin. When she has the invisible Excalibur. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know if this art is different because of the skin that she has, but out of all of the... Well, this might not even be Unlimited Blade Works art. But compared to the other Unlimited Blade Works characters, I think hers is the best so far. Then you have this guy. Takasugi Shinsaku. I love the background. Honestly, I really like all of this. I was gonna say he looks kind of ordinary, but the way he fits with the background looks amazing to me. The like blood splatters and red lines everywhere matching the red clothes he has, the red and black, over all of it looks great. All of it fits together beautifully. Very well done. Impressed. Next, of course, Cucullin. Looks great. Not mad at it. Next, Achilles. Ah, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think they could have done more. I think they could have done more with him. His background is just kind of ambiguous. You know, is he in the sky? Is he in space? Like, what's going on back here? And then everything is just kind of, I don't know. The light coming from his lance is kind of masking everything down here. So it's, I don't know. It looks almost like you're fading away. Like you have the, you know, full saturated color up here. Then as you get further to the bottom, it just kind of fades to white. I'm not a huge fan of it. Not a huge fan of it. Who is this? This is Cucullin. Caster Cucullin. Whoa. This feels so weird. Well, first things first, he looks way older than the Cucullin I'm used to. This is like midlife crisis Cucullin. I like the direwolf. Can't be mad at them, or that might not even be a direwolf, but the wolf that they're adding here. Nice touch. And I like how he's kind of like looking back. Maybe he's just like, you know, a wandering nomad. Him and his dog going on adventures, and he's just looking back at, you know, a city he just left from. I think it's cool. I think it tells a really cool story. It's just a little bit strange going from, you know, this Cucullin to this Cucullin. Next here we have Gray. Who the heck is Gray? I like this art though. It's very mysterious. I have a lot of... Ooh, hold on. Hold on. I don't know. Something about the legs here. It's kind of confusing me. This leg is under this leg, but this foot is above this foot. I don't know. I think it might be a little bit of a, you know, anatomy sort of issue going on here. When it comes to the art itself and the rendering, looks amazing. And the character does seem very mysterious. You have this weird box inside of a bird cage. But I don't know, something about this kind of throws me off. It looks like this bottom leg down here is a little broken. This is Gray. Gray is Gray. Gray enjoyer. Very nice. Just normal shoes. She's from El Malloy Case Files. Oh, this is the girl from there? From the OP? Seems normal to me? Really? That, I feel like that'd be uncomfortable. I mean, yeah, people can do that normally, but that's... It's a little strange. Like, you have one leg resting under the other leg, but then you, like, tilt your foot to be on top of the other leg. It's just strange. Because... no. You guys are gaslighting again. You guys are gaslighting again, 100%. Because if you take this image and just imagine that this leg isn't here. Imagine that this leg is invisible. What is the position that this leg is in? It's strange. Oh man, I wish I could show an example, but I kind of can't. I was gonna use my arm, but it's like, it makes sense if you do that with your arm. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't know. Trying it right now, Cloudy. Yoga stream. Yeah, you guys try it. Try it yourselves. And tell me, because I'm sure there's many of you guys that can do it, but try this pose yourself and tell me if it's more comfortable than just having your leg next to it. Right? If this leg was just back a little bit and this thigh was kind of just sitting on the leg or resting on the leg, I feel like this would be, yeah, there's no way, bro. You guys are gaslighting. There's no way. Because if you think about it, right? Imagine this is the leg. You have her thigh pressing down, but then you have the foot angled up. Like, let me use my arm instead. You have the thigh pressing down and her foot like angled up. That's gotta be so uncomfortable. It's like kind of twisting your leg or ankle. No, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Absolutely insane. Then we have Xiang Yu. Awesome, can't be mad. I can play footsie with myself. I do it all the time on the floor, dog. I'm doing it. Okay, that's the thing though, Jin. You say it's not that bad, but is there a more comfortable position, or are you more comfortable by not having your foot rest on the other leg? That's the thing, because her foot is like resting on this ankle here. Is it more comfortable with your foot resting on this ankle while being pressed down by this thigh, or is it more comfortable to just have this leg like kind of back here, not on top of this one, and have this leg next to it? I feel like it's more natural to have the legs next to each other instead of one stacked on top of each other while your like thighs are stacked on top of each other. It's just weird. It's weird, man. I sit like that right now. Watch you. Most comfortable pose is just laying on the floor. True. You know what? That's the moral of the story. Let's see. We have Amakusa Shiro. This is sick. I love this, dude. I love this. Like Phantom Thief Shiro here with the... I don't even know what you call this. Like a medallion? I don't know. And then you have this bird here. This looks sick. I love this, dude. And it's actually Phantom Thief Amakusa Shiro. Yeah, this art is nuts. Easily one of my favorites of the day so far. We have more Cuckoo. Nice, nice. Whoa. Watanabe no Tsuno. This art is nuts. I love this. I love it. You have him unsheathing the sword and you just have these flames like overflowing, almost like they were packed inside of the scabbard, and once you take it off then it just kind of bursts outwards. This is sick. I love this art. Oh my gosh. So clean. And then, of course, Emiya. Like I said, not a huge fan of it. Tuna. Watanabe enjoyer. And the Phantom Thief event was fun. Really? They had a whole event centered around it? Amakusa finna summon Arsene. Exactly, dude. He's about to summon Arsene. And Nezad. This one's okay. Nothing crazy. One thing I do like, though, I like that they faded the background a bit, or blurred the background a bit, because it makes her pop a bit more. But depending on the background, I think it could have added to her image if it didn't blur it, if they didn't blur it. So I like the choice, but you know, I think it could have been good either way, depending on the background. Oh, and then of course, yep, I already said, looks amazing. Looking at it a second time, still feel the same. Next, you have Daikokuten. I love this one because it kind of tells a story. You have all of the mice here. You know, you have this one kind of sleeping on the job. These ones are delivering you know, a meal to someone. These ones as well. These ones are probably over here, you know, gossiping. And then she's the one that's, you know, chefing it up. And these guys are the ones making the rice balls. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I really like that one. Okada Izo. Yo, this is sick. For a 3-star, this looks amazing. Oh my god, I love this. This looks so cool. Because not only does he look really cool, but I love this angle of you kind of like looking up. Like you're kind of looking upwards towards him, and then you have the moon behind him angled perfectly symmetrically between the structures, and then you have this little like cup that's like perfectly positioned. It just, everything was placed on the canvas perfectly. It looks so good. There's like very little, if any, wasted space. Everything feels like it had intention behind it. I love it. Next, Sei Shonagon, fan favorite of a lot of people. This one doesn't really feel like a final art though. Yeah, okay, first art, or first ascension. Is this her final art? Because the first ascension looks different. I guess maybe it is. Overall, I like just how like crazy and over the top she is. If this is her final art, I just wish they would have given her a more dynamic pose. That's really all she needs. It's just a more dynamic pose, because she already stands out enough herself. But she's just kind of like, you know, standing. If she was like, you know, swinging the hammer at you or something, or like doing some kind of like cutesy idol pose, I think it'd be better. And then of course you have Hephaestion. I'm gonna be honest, I think her earlier ascensions are okay, but later on, like as you ascend her further, I think she starts to look cooler and cooler. But this one I think is okay. Alright, so that is Gin, and I keep forgetting. So they are completely free to play, never spent a thing on FGO, and they've been playing for over a year, 578 days. So shout out to Gin or Jin for sending this in so early. Next, we have Juoeli. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. Juoeli. So let's search. Boom. Here we go. So their information says login count 2,438, which I believe might be the longest one so far. Yep, by almost double. Whale status only spent on GSSRs. Dang. Okay. I don't have any 120 servants yet, as I like having mini servants rather than NP levels. That's fair. That's fair. From now on, I want to fully buff all the Rin faces. Best Fate waifu. Humble brag, I once got 2 SSRs with 3 tickets. I'm definitely jealous. I could use some of that luck right now. With these 2 specific SSRs that are featured, I could definitely use that luck right now. But let's see. So, of course, you got Spishtar. I think this is sick, but this may be an unpopular opinion. I think the art that has her in this pose, I think it looks better than this. I'm sure this is her final ascension. I think the card that has this model and the background associated with this model, I think it looks better. Because, I mean, it's hard to really explain why, but her design is just so insane, and I feel like you see more of her design in that other art which is why I think I like it more. Because here, you know, you don't really see too much of what her design has to offer. I think she also has the like whole space thing going on. Yeah, I don't think it's in this Ascension or in this skin, but I think she also has like the space thing going on under her cloak or whatever this is. Holy, what is that? Are these supposed to be like snakes? Bro, this character is just nuts. Holy crap. But the full art has butt. You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It does indeed. Oh man, here we go. Nero. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is so good, dude. The rose, the art style. I don't know what it is, but I'm a big fan of artists that like kind of draw eyes like this, where there's like a lot of highlights and a lot of little specks and stuff inside of the eye. I love artists that do that. So already the face looks great, but then when you look outside of that, I mean, the dress is amazingly well rendered. The rose is really great. The background is really cool. Like, I love it. I love it. This looks sick. She is art. Based cinema. I really like Spishtar Blue Custom. Yeah, exactly. I like the Blue Custom as well. That one looks really good. Next. Is this her final art? For Ishtar? This one's actually pretty good. I really like this one. The pose is a little confusing just because this foot is like off screen. If you could see her fully on the screen, I think it'd look a bit better. I like how you kind of have the sun like peering through her hair. That looks really cool. But overall, I really like it. I think it looks great. Next, hold on. Oh, so close. So close. This up here looks amazing. Everything up here looks amazing. I love it. Even more than the other Aresh Kagal art. But, like I said, man, I'm not a big fan of the colors that are so similar that they kind of blend together. Because down here, it kind of feels a little bit like wasted space. You know, half of it you can't really see because of the glare from the light, and what you can see, it's like very kind of minimalistic. I don't know. I love the top part though. It's so good. Like, this is almost 10 out of 10 for me, but then it's the bottom that just kind of kills it, in my opinion. You can press the image, yeah, but I think it like rotates it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It does look cool rotated, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because of the pose that she's in, it does look cool when rotated. Dang, that might have given it bonus points for me. I think it looks better sideways like this compared to, you know, vertically. Next. We have Ushiwakamaru. Oh, this is regular. I thought this was almost a different form of her. This is regular Ushiwaka. Dang. I feel like... Ah, man. I like it and I don't like it at the same time. I like this top part. All of this looks great. If we just cut straight down here, this top part looks great. But I just feel like there's too much going on. But it kind of makes sense because I believe like traditional kimono, and maybe even kimono today, you know, they're known for having a lot of layers to them. And here, clearly, there are a lot of different layers of fabrics going on. I don't know. What does the sprite look like? The sprite doesn't really help. Yeah, it just feels like there's a bit too much going on down here. I think it makes sense culturally, but it's, to me, it's just not very appealing to the eye. Like, for example, look at how you have these two, this red and white, that's kind of frilly near the bottom, but then you have these two that are just kind of flat, almost like construction paper or something. I don't know. It just feels like a bit too much is going on there. But I love Ushiwaka Maru. I am definitely a fan. And here, is this Castoria's final art? Because if so, I like it. I think it could be a bit better, because all of the white is kind of blending together. It makes it a bit hard to see some of the flowers. If they had more greenery, if it was like a meadow where it's like green and then there's white flowers popping up out of it, I think it'd look a bit better. This does still look really good. The only reason I kind of got to take points away is because you can obviously tell she's surrounded by flowers, but, you know, the flowers kind of become so muddied together, it's almost just like white light. But I like it. Next, Koyanskaya of Light. And boy, this art is nuts. This art is so sick, dude. I love it. I love everything about it. I love the bunny girl outfit. I love the Joker card, how she kind of has this kind of like smug expression on her face. She's at the table, there's cards flying everywhere. This was just amazingly well done. Could be better. I like it more than the normal Ushiwaka. They nerfed her butt. Takeuchi be flashbanging us with his full art as always. Yeah, for Castoria. Zam Gyat. Yep. Yep, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This dude, so well done. Okay, I mean, do I even have to say anything? I feel like I don't even have to say anything. We already know this is a 10 out of 10. One tiny, I'll say this is a 9.5. One tiny thing that they could add that would make this so much better is if the little wisps, these little like colorful effects, if they were a bit brighter. If they were a bit brighter, just to add a little tiny touch of contrast, it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. The only thing is, you know, you have a lot of dark colors here. You have the blacks here. You have this purple here. And then you have the lighter colors as well. But then you have these wisps that are kind of in between. If they were more on the lighter side, I think it'd pop more because the background is pretty darkened. So if you had these little things a little bit brighter, then I think it would just be a more cohesive thing. But great. She's great. The art's great. Great. Next, we have Draco. You know, I really like this, and there's just kind of not really minor. There's just one thing I don't like. I don't like how clunky the dress looks, because it's kind of huge. And she seems like she has a pretty small frame, so I don't get why it's this big. It looks a little strange. But I love the background. Holy crap, this looks like this was taken straight out of a storybook. Like this could have been one of the stories in Nursery Rhyme or something. I think it looks awesome. The background. The dress, if the dress was a little different, then I think this would be way better. And the dragon tail, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It kind of fits in because the dress is so big. Maybe if they shrunk the dress down a bit, then the tail would feel out of place. But right now, the tail's just kind of there. It's just kind of there. Only acceptable ascension. It looks better in the sprite. Let me see. Because you could be right. Okay, that is the wrong sprite. That is definitely the wrong sprite. But I believe you. I believe you. Her third ascension is Peak, one of my favorites. I wish I could see it. But spoilers. How do you say this name? Arcuid. Arcuid. Brunstud. I don't know how to say her name. This looks great. I love it. This is kind of like, you know, she was like throwing a party or a ball at her home and she invited you and you just got through the door and she's like welcoming you like, oh, I'm so happy you came. Like this looks great. I really like it. Is it a skin? It's her second. This isn't even her final ascension. Oh man, her final ascension's got to be crazy. Next, brother, 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. This art is so clean. I can't even, there's not a single thing I'd change about it. If you locked me in a room for a week and had me try to come up with my idea of what the greatest Shiro art would look like, I don't think I could come up with anything close to this. This is just so sick. The flowing, like, I don't know what to call this, like a cape, like a mini cape. You have the one sleeve, the sword, the gleam on the sword, the particle effects. This is amazing. This is amazing. You have seen her other ascensions for Drake? Wait, for her? I mean, I'm sure I have, but I don't remember them off the top of my head. Much like with a lot of these characters, if I have seen them, I've probably only seen them like 1 or 2 times. I think this one's okay. Orion, I think a lot of people like him. He's probably a favorite. Is this Artemis? And then you have Orion. He's a big dude. I don't know. The pose is a little bit strange to me. It looks a little bit like he's contorting himself. Like his body is kind of facing this way, but it almost looks like the lower half of his body is kind of twisting to be facing us. I don't know. It looks a little off. I really like it though. Like this top half part looks really cool. I mess with it heavy. Crit God, our grand archer. That is Artemis? Okay. Super Orion full art is peak. Orion's ascension is a bit confusing. He is floating. It's his NP. Oh, okay. Bro. This looks sick. What the heck? Dude, this looks crazy. You have the like dragon wings with the butterfly patterns on it. You have this like black ink that's like dripping from her hands, like she's trapped and she's trying to get out or something. This tells a story. This tells a story. And a pretty cool one at that. And these horns. Wow, I'm a huge fan of like giant massive horns, but I've never really realized how cool like thin horns can look too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is just all around really well done. I think it looks so cool. Like it's really creative, especially with the patterns. Wow, I can't get over that, bro. The dragon wings with the butterfly patterns. That's just like blowing my mind right now. How have I never seen that before? Like, I mean, you know, outside of her. Another Habitat. Dude, maybe I need this character. Maybe I need this character. Because a lot of people seem to have her. We got more Nero. Nero Caster. This one's nice. I love it. You got the fish swimming around her. This is obviously the summer outfit. You have the reflection of the water as well. This one's just a really fun art piece here. Very well done. Really no critiques. I think it looks great. All the Nero ones have been flawless, bro. And this white wing form is not playable? Why? What are they thinking? That'd be so cool. Finding Nemo. You can't until Lost Belt 6. Finding Nero. And then here you have the boy. First Hassan. My goat, dude. This is sick. I like the pose. Ooh, I really want to like the background. Because I love the moon kind of peering through the clouds and this dark tree. This side is kind of a bit ambiguous, though. Because I don't really know where he is. Is he in the mountains? Is he by a ruins? Is he by a castle? Not entirely sure. And then down here, I don't know. What are these? Are these swords? Like this and this and this and these? I'm not sure. And I love how you can see the moonlight kind of reflecting off of his cloak. Overall, I really like this. But some changes I'd probably make. I think I'd probably zoom a bit closer to Hassan. Just because I think one of the coolest things about him is definitely his mask. So zooming closer so you can see more of it in higher quality, I think that'd be nice. And then for the background, I think I'd want to go for more of like a graveyard kind of thing. Or maybe like the underworld, like Ereshkigal's domain. I think he'd fit there very well. But overall, I like it. Those are just like personal nitpicks. He is by the ruins of a castle in the mountains. Exactly. Old man of the mountain. Looks like the castle in Camelot. Both him and Kirei share the same VA. Bro, shout out to him. Because he knocked it out the park with both of them. Man. That's for the full art. The normal arts are usually full body. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought that was the full art. I see. I see. Is this first ascension? Second ascension. Okay. Got you. Got you. Next, we have Classic Morgan. I think it looks cool. I love the background. I'm not a huge fan of the dress, though. I'm not gonna lie. It seems too simple. Like, especially this part and this part. The crown looks a little goofy. I don't know. I think it looks okay. It's mainly the background that does it for me. And then, of course, Scotty. Amazing. Looks great. Honestly, you know what? Thinking back on it, I think I said that, like, this one was my favorite. But now that I think back to it, I still think I'd put Caster Scotty's full art as number one for the Scotties. And then lastly, we have Bazette. Okay, Bazette just getting off of work, finally making it back home. I like this. Is this her full art? I'm guessing it is. Maybe. I feel like it is. I really like it. Nice and simple. It's just like, you know, her coming home after a long day at work. I'm not mad at it. Simple? Yeah, I mean, it is pretty simple. It's literally just her taking her coat off. That's it. You know? And she's just in her home. She's not in any extravagant place. There's not any crazy particle effects around her. Her design isn't, at least right here, isn't particularly crazy. Like, there's not a whole bunch of like hair colors and, you know, it's straightforward, right? This is something I could imagine in a like a slice of life anime or something. I like this. This is pretty sick. I really like this. Normally, I don't think I'd be a fan of the motion blur, but I think it kind of fits pretty well here. Because it looks like she's moving fast wherever the heck she's going. Like if she's mid-jump or if she's mid-dash. So that could explain a bit of the blur going around her. But I like how the center is still pretty clearly visible. I think it looks great. It might look a bit better without the blur, but the blur makes sense, so I'm not mad at it. Next, oh my god. What? Oh my, best Artoria. Best Artoria. Let's just get that out the, what the heck? A water gun and an Excalibur, bro. That's overkill. That is overkill. What the heck? Pulling up to a water fight with an Excalibur. And then this one's great too. I love all of the gay bulgas. The gay bulgs. Just kind of pinned in the ground around her. I think it looks cool. Next. Hold on. George full art? Now this is a respectable choice. This is a respectable choice. I must say, choosing to put full art George as one of your representatives, that's awesome. This art here, I like it. There's just two qualms I have about it. One is the background. It's a little confusing. Is he in space? Is he, you know, just like riding out at sunset? And this is kind of like, you know, when the sun's setting and it's kind of like reddish and, you know, purplish in the sky, orangish. So that's one minor gripe I have. And then the other one is kind of the sword. I feel like there could have been some like slightly better shading to show the angle that the sword is pointing at. Because if you look at the horse and George, it looks like they're coming like directly towards us, right? Well, at least George looks like he's facing directly towards us. The horse is kind of facing a little off to the side. And then this sword, it just looks a little weird. Instead of looking like the sword is pointing at an angle, it kind of just looks like a flat sword. Like it's 2D instead of coming outwards at an angle, if that makes any sense. But I really, really like the dark lines that they used for George and for the horse here. Looks really cool. Fode George Giga Chad. Dang. What did he faux? The damage or HP? Both. Oh my god, what a legend. That's sick. Okay, yeah, exactly. It looks like a dagger from this perspective. No depth, exactly. Now, here we have Tamamo no Mae, and this is her full art, I'm guessing. Looks... I like it. If I could make a change, I'd like to zoom closer up to her. Like, keep the moon in the shot, and then, I don't know, maybe cut it off like here? Kind of like, I don't know, here? Like that? I don't know. Or maybe like this? I don't know. Just zoom in a bit closer. Because this kind of feels like empty space down here. But up here, looks amazing. Best wife, Mikon. Next, we have Shuten Doji. Is this her full art? Oh, this is a skin. Song of Cherry Blossoms in full glory. This looks great. I really like this. Yeah, like, not really any complaints. The only thing that I'd change, and this is super nitpicky on my part, I'd just like to see some slightly darker lines. Just some slightly darker lines, or yeah, not outlines necessarily, but the lines that are black, like maybe the mouth, the, like, you know, outline of the eyes, outline of the hands and stuff. Maybe just some slightly darker lines, because the lines feel almost a little grayish, like slightly faded. A little more contrast, specifically on her. The background's perfect, but specifically a little more contrast on her so that the colors pop more. I'd love it. I'd love it. Simple but peak, exactly. Oni greatness. Honestly prefer the skin over her actual ascensions, really. Personally, I'd change the angle. I wouldn't be mad at that either. I like how she's kind of like facing directly towards you, but I wouldn't be mad at a more dynamic pose. And then of course, Miyamoto Musashi. I love it. I love it. I love the filter that they used for the colors. I think it looks great. Oh, this is the one that confused me, isn't it? Because I think there was two different Musashi Noble Phantasms. One of them was like her with light skin, the other one was her with dark skin, and I thought that this was the dark skin one because the filter makes it look like she's more tanned. And there's also tan lines. Wait, maybe this is the tan one. Oh, maybe they had the full art, but they had the second ascension equipped. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I don't know. Regardless, I think this looks great. Obviously, you know, more contrast would be my personal taste, but, you know, I love what they were going for. Katsushika Hokusai. This doesn't look like final art, but this, oh my god, it does. Wait, hold on. It doesn't look like final art specifically because of the pose, but when it comes to the effects, when it comes to the squid, when it comes to these little like paper birds, origami birds, maybe this is her full art. No, it's not, because it's exactly the same as this. This, wow, I think that's just a testament to how amazing the like detail and stuff is on this art right here. If this feels like a full art, even though I know it isn't, like that's amazing. They really cooked with her. Holy crap, bro. And it's still going? Oh my god, this character, bro. You're definitely getting your money's worth with her. That's amazing. Yo, Maximilian, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you can make it. Let's see. I love this artist. When it comes to the squid or octopus, whatever the heck, man. This thing here. Or demon. I don't even know what it is at this point. Can we get Bazette again, Mr. Crow? Something tomboy in a suit. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. For all the Bazette enjoyers out there, here you go. For all the Bazette enjoyers. Kohaku Kuroboshi always delivers with their foreigner art. All of this artist's servants have amazing arts. Yeah, true. This is the same artist that worked on, oh, what's her name? Nino Mai Inanis? Ina from Hololive? They have the same artist, right? I'm pretty sure I remember one of you guys saying that. So, yeah, no surprise that they cook here, too. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we'll do one more for today. And then we will... So, where would that leave us off at? That'd leave us with Gumshoe. So, let's see. How many are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, a lot of people joined from this stream. Holy crap, that's awesome. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Oh, somebody took a screenshot of me. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Dude, I'm glad so many people are willing to participate in this. This was a lot of fun, dude. This was a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do 2 more then. Maybe we'll do 2 more. We'll see. I wanted to get to a little bit of the story here. I'll let you guys decide. Do you want to do one more and then get back to the event? Or would you like to do 2 more and then do a little bit of the event? Because like I said, I do have a repair person coming over to work on the AC in a bit. So I might have to end stream early. But it's also spring break. So if they don't show up or if they show up a little bit later, I might be able to stream a little longer than usual. I don't know. It's really kind of a wild card today. But Friday should be better. Friday, it's spring break and I shouldn't have anything to do after. So Friday can probably be a longer stream for sure. Anyways, next. Gumshoe. 2 more than the event. 2 more, 1 more event, 2 more. Okay. Seeing a lot of 2 mores. Let's do it. We'll join in a sec. Alright, perfect. Alright. So, when it comes to Gumshoe, they have 499 login and free to play as well. And holy crap, are you sure? Are you sure? Free to play? I don't know. I don't know. Something about this list here. Alright, let's get into it. Starting with Oberon, of course. You know what? Even though we did look at Oberon already, I haven't really spoken much on the art itself. I think it's pretty good. I love the really dark lines. Looks really nice. It looks almost like it was inked. Pretty cool. The only thing that's a little... No, actually, it's very, very minor. It probably looks better. I was gonna say, there's like super dark lines throughout the clothes and on the hands. But then when you go up to the face, there's like very light, like black lines. So I don't know, maybe if they kept this same theme of really dark lines all throughout his character, I might like it more, I might not. I honestly have no idea. But overall, I think it looks great, and I love the coloring. How you have these kind of like splotches of gray, and how it kind of fades from dark gray to light gray to white. And then you have a little bit of like tan here. That's cool. I like it. The background's nice too. Next, we have Okita Soji Alter, but this... Whoa, is this a skin? Or no, I think the other ones we saw was a skin. So this is her actual final ascension. And what the heck? Is this her little sister or something? You can skip the same servants? Got you. We can do that. Okita is our favorite single mom. Oh, so this is her daughter. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. This one, I mean, great. We already know. For anybody that didn't see it earlier, I mean, come on. This is 10 out of 10. Amazing. Next, we have Gareth. Interesting choice here. Gareth. A little confusing. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but I like it. I like the art. I like the pose. I like how like much of the screen is filled, or how much of the like canvas is filled. I think it looks great. The only thing is, maybe if I knew more about Gareth's character, then I'd like this more. I just don't understand what these are. Like crystal balls or something? Okay, we've seen that one already. We've seen this one. Amazing. I already said my criticisms there. Love this one. Let's see if this one's any different. Okay, it is. Oh, this is the actual final art. Okay, amazing. Amazing. Like I said, I'm guessing it was the third ascension that we saw last time. I said literally all they needed to do is put her in a dynamic pose. And then boom. They put her in a dynamic pose. 10 out of 10. No complaints. I think it looks great. And then you have Cuckoo. I'll be glad to skip that one. Next, we have... How do you say their name? Is it Jacques Demolay? Jacques Demolay? Oh my god, I love this. I love this. This one was also done by the same artist, right? As Ina from Hololive. Oh my god, bro. I feel like I could go on about this one all day. This is just actually peak. I love the gloves with the like skeleton bones. Either these are gloves with like skeleton bones on the outside, or these are her hands and they're just like see-through and kind of like a transparent pink. Looks really nice. I love the contrast between the really dark, like the black, and the dark gray with the very bright pink. I think this is actually a really nice looking color scheme. The background fits kind of like, what's the word, like Lovecraftian sort of thing going on here. I love it. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. And I love this little goober down here. He looks almost kind of like he's reaching his arms out to you, like, give me your soul. I love it. Okay, we've seen this Artoria one. Pretty good. Oh, Paris? Is that their name? Yes, this is Paris. Ooh. Ooh. I want to like this one. Because I see what's going on here. But I guess that's also my biggest criticism. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on here. Because you have her face and like her shoulder and her upper body that's pretty clear, but then everything else around it is kind of like faded and fuzzy. It's kind of hard to tell what the artist was trying to do here, you know? But I think her character, like the design and aesthetic, is awesome. Jaguar Warrior. This is full art. I mean, knowing this character, I mean, this is perfect for them, right? After meeting their character, this is exactly what I'd expect from their full art. But I think it could be better. I think it could be better. Maybe if we could see what they were watching on the TV, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Because you have the laughing tiger in the corner, then you have her kind of just like aura farming here. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. I mess with it, but I think there are things they could have done to make it a bit better. And oh my god, some of these later ones look insane. This one's great. This one's great. No complaints. Like, absolutely zero. I have zero complaints. Just amazing. Amazing. Nothing else to say. Simple as that. Next, we have Zhuge Liang. I really like this. I really like this final art. You have them with this is like Iskandar's cloak. You have him reading the books. I mean, yeah, this is just Waver to a T. Amazing. Now this is the one that caught my eye. Oh my god, Carmilla. Sorry, Carmilla. Holy. This is a 10 out of 10. Yeah. I feel like every single inch of this drawing had intention behind it. You have the Iron Maiden, the open Iron Maiden behind her, so you can see the spikes on the inside. You have Carmilla herself with the, like, whoa, what do you call these? The, like, I don't know, bramble thorns? That looks sick. I mess with the little crown / headdress she has here. The claws. Dang, man. This guy, this lucky bastard. No. Yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing. And then I love the green eyes that just kind of clash with everything else. It makes her seem so intimidating, so imposing. I love it. Okay, we've seen this already. Good. I love it. Next, Jinako Karigiri. You know what? This one's a vibe. This one is a vibe, dude. She's just chilling. She's just chilling. You got a bunch of bananas, you got grapes. This is probably like, I don't know, man. This is what I would like to be like, you know? If I could, well, I don't know if I'd say live my life like this, but this is a good day. That's what this looks like. This looks like a good day. Fed well. She's probably gonna knock out right after this, fall asleep. I don't know what the mouse is doing here. Was the mouse the one like feeding her grapes or something? But it looks like he's tuckered out too. This is a whole vibe. Great. Jinako, you did it. You did it. Next, we have BB, Moon Cancer. Ooh, interesting. Huh. How do I feel about this? I don't know. Because when it comes to BB herself, I think this looks great. I love the like floating, oh my god, and her hair. Her hair like spreading throughout the water just shows you how long it really is. You have these flowers, the flower heads floating in the water. All of this looks great. You know what? Screw it. I like it. I'll just give it like a solid 9. The only part that kind of threw me off, I didn't know how I felt about these like tentacles in the distance. I don't know. Just seemed a little bit off. I think it honestly would have looked better if, you know how these tentacles are kind of like, you know, just barely breaching through the water and then going back in. If they just had that like all over the place, all throughout the water, I think that would look better than seeing the ends of them like come up and reach high out. I don't know. Overall, I think it's good. I'd still give this like a 9, but I don't know. This part kind of threw me off in the beginning. Still amazing. Love it. Next, we have, okay, now we're talking. Saito glowed up, dude. See, he finished the latest season of Solo Leveling, and then he understood, like, okay, so this is how you aura farm. Got it. Because before, I'm not gonna lie, bro, like you guys said, that was Virgil at home. That was not the best, but this, yeah, this is great. I love it. He looks way cooler. He's chilling. You know, it's a hot summer day, and he's just relaxing in the shade. I mess with it. Got the Orion one. Now here, what the heck? Oh my god. Karna, brother. This, I mean, what do I even say? There's so much going on, but the different things that are going on all like blend together. Like you have the red eye that matches with whatever the heck this is, the yellow eye matching with this, the blue eye matching with this. So even though these kind of seem a little all over the place, especially with this one being super detailed and this one being more simplistic, I don't know, it all kind of fits together because, you know, these three match with these three, and then yeah, just holy crap, man, this is great. This is amazing art. The artist for this definitely cooked. And I also, even though you're going from like, you know, the shading and like detail to just like flat black, there's something about it I really like, because you have just this flat black like legging thing going on here, but then it contrasts well with the really bright colors in the background. I love it. Great. I know I'm saying goated to every artist, but never mind that. No, a lot of these guys are cooking. Super Karna, a lot of these guys are cooking. Karna if he leaned forward and locked in. Yeah, I'd love to see that animated. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, Artoria, Alter, Rider. Why does it say Rider twice? Oh, maybe it's because this is just the class and this is the name. This is fire. I mean, no complaints, bro. How can you complain looking at this? You have the dark background with the raindrops. You can see the rain like sliding down the motorcycle, down the gun. Sick. The gun looks cool. The motorcycle looks cool. And then you just have like a maid. Like, when you see this, if you were to look outside at midnight and see this girl on her motorcycle riding down the street, you know she's on a mission, right? Either that or she's in a movie, but somebody's gonna get the worst of this. Somebody's gonna get the worst of this gun here, bro. Holy crap, man. Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10. And then we have her again. I said what I gotta say, or what I had to say about this. It's nice, but I don't know, it's a little generic. We saw this one, and then is this a different? You know what? I like this more. Yeah, student council president. I actually like this one more than the other God Juna skin, or full art, I mean. Because this one is just straight to the point. It's just him in class. You got the sun shining through the window. Sunset in the background. You have this kind of like no look thing going on. I mess with it. And then we've seen this one. Yes, we have. Yeah, this is the one you were talking about, the blue color one. Yeah, it looks sick. But yeah, I already said what I had to say about the art. Next. Oh wait, that's 3. Okay. All right. So huge shout out to Gumshoe for sending this. Again, free to play with only 499 days logged in. And next, and the last one for today, is going to be Rory. Search. Boom. Alright, already seeing some new faces, also seeing some familiar faces. Let's dive into it. So, here we have Demon King Nobunaga. I love it. The kind of flaming background, the red cape. I love how she's kind of like reaching towards the camera, like, come with me, join the dark side. I think this looks great. No complaints. Fire. Very well done. Next, Lakshmi Bai. Whoa, this one is surprisingly good. Not that I was expecting it to be bad, but when I first saw it, I had a thought in my head. But then as I continued looking at the different details, it just got better and better and better. So overall, this is amazing. I love, number one, how they kind of made her hair transparent. Like the light is shining through it. So you can even see like this sword behind her hair. Looks so sick. I love the gun, the detail on the gun, the sword here. I love how you have the really bright light behind her, but because she's kind of blocking us from the sun, it's like darkened here and a lot clearer to see. This looks great. This is like a 9.5. This is like a solid 9.5. I love it. Next, of course, personal favorite of mine, Zenobia. Looks great. Only gripe. The only gripe I have is I think, you know what, you guys, don't get the wrong idea here, but I think if they zoomed in a bit more, it'd look better. Just because there's kind of nothing going on right here, nothing going on really over here. So if they zoomed in more, but still kept the full body, like the hand, or this finger to these fingers, if they kept all of that within the crop, then perfect. Perfect. 10 out of 10. But this is still amazing. This is still amazing. Next, we have Minamoto no Raiko Lancer. And I mean, it's just amazing. It's amazing. What the heck is that? Is this like an ornament in her hair? Or is this just sitting next to her? I don't know what the heck that is. But, I mean, this is just great. No complaints. No complaints. I love the... Holy crap, bro. The detail, man. How the leaves cast this shadow down here. Like, bro, this is so expertly put together. Amazing. The cube. Zoomed in where exactly? Sure. Zoom in. Of course, zoom in. That's a butt. Okay. Yeah, you're not wrong. There is indeed a butt. A hair ornament. Okay. I feel like... Why does it look so heavy? I don't know. It looks weird. It looks heavy, but it also looks like it could be Jello or something. I don't know. Overall, though, yeah, this art is amazing. This, my friend, is an ass. Next, Murasaki Shikibu. Again, amazing. Bro, I love when artists do this, man. When they take elements of the, like, drawing and they just go crazy. Like, look at this parfait here. They did not have to go this crazy with the parfait, but they did, and it looks amazing. It fits perfectly. Like, she looks amazing. The umbrella's amazing. The shading's amazing. These little, like, lens flares, I think that's what they're called. Those look amazing. Like, bro, this is a 10 out of 10. Easy. Easy 10 out of 10. Dang. This looks really good. And the glasses are a nice touch. Next, you got my boy Hans just chilling, dude. I really like this. When I first saw this full art, I really liked it just because you have him kind of like sitting on top of his books and computers and stuff, and then behind him there's like these hologram, sort of like holographic screens surrounding him. I think all of it looks great, bro. He looks like the king of computers right now, you know? And the headphones are a nice touch. I think it looks sick. We saw this one. Whoa! Florence Nightingale? Dang! I really like this. What the heck? This is like an autumn vibe. Holy crap. This is like... Oh man, this tells such a cool story. This is like after a long day of, you know, warfare and people getting murdered and their guts ripped out and stuff and taken over to her, and she spent like the entire day just trying to patch everybody back up, getting them back on their feet, treating them, and then the war is finally over. We've won. And she finally is able to rest. She just lays back onto the autumn leaves. Like, oh man, this tells such a cool story. I love this. It looks so good. Then next. Oh, I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. What do I even say here? What do I even say here, bro? This is just... This is 11 out of 10. Like, she's got the space hair. She wins. Space hair equals win. Bro, and she's like laying on top of a dimensional like pond. Like, this is just so crazy. I love it. Also, real quick, is this a skin? No, it's not. It's just her ascension. Oh my god! It's adorable! What the heck? That's so cool. Next, Yacht. Yes, sir. 10 out of 10. I really like her voice actress. Oh, who's Nightingale or Commas? Her bikini is fire. Okay, JP. Okay, good one. Yeah, who needs a bikini when you have flames? Exactly. That's cool. Okay, so next, alter ego Meltrillis? Meltrillis? Oh, okay. I was trying to understand what was going on here. Like, what was this pose? What is she doing? But now I see. It seems kind of like she was, like, laying down. It looks like she's not laying in bed. Maybe on the floor? And what are these walls? Is she, like, in a mental asylum? What's going on here? And then she has her little faux plushie. And then she has these absolutely absurd heels that give her an extra like 5 feet above the ground. Overall, I think it's okay. It's not too crazy. I think this is a full art that maybe people that like the character like, but me not really knowing much about her, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Next, Hokusai. More Hokusai. Oh my god, and this is the final art, bro. Yo. Oh my god, I already thought she looked amazing just in her regular art. But now in her final art, she looks even cooler, dude. And you still have the little birds flying around. Dude. Look at all the different perspectives. You have like the arm kind of like reaching out in front of you. You have the like foot that's like behind but angled up as well. Like there's just such a dynamic pose. So many beautiful colors and patterns going on in the background that all blend together. Like this is amazing. This is amazing. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That's her summer form. Good God, they cooked. Next, we have Napoleon. This is a cannon, right? It is. Yeah. This, for a second, I thought this might have been a lance. And I was like, wow, this lance is way too big. It looks weird. But now that I realize it's a cannon, yeah, this looks a lot better. I really like this art. I love how they didn't include all of the cannon, but they included enough of it to show the difference in size between Napoleon, who's a full-grown man. Actually, I don't know. Is he supposed to be short? Because I know the actual Napoleon was. But is the Fate Napoleon supposed to be short too? Because if so, that's honestly even cooler. His head looks so small. Actually, it kind of does. If you look at his head compared to his hand, but it might be a perspective thing going on. No, he's not supposed to be short. People thought he was small, but he wasn't. Oh, but because of that, they made the cannon huge. He's tall. Okay. So, yeah, I was about to say... because from what he looks, he doesn't look short here. So this is like a full-grown man, and then you have this giant cannon that's like even bigger than he is. It makes this angle look more kind of dynamic, because it's kind of like, you know, it's really emphasizing just how massive the cannon is, and just how deadly the cannon is. And also how huge his hat is. So I like it. Very well done. Next. Hold on. Canis. This is really cool. Personally, oh man. This is so close. So close to being amazing. I really like it. The only thing that it's missing is the background. If they made the background like a coliseum, that'd be perfect. Because right now it looks like she's kind of like in the sky. which, you know, doesn't look like she has wings or anything, so I don't know why she'd be fighting in the sky. But if they just put her inside of the, like, Roman Colosseum, bro, I don't even know if she's Roman or not, but if they put her in the Roman Colosseum, then this would be a 10 out of 10 in my book. Just because I love the glowing red eyes. I love the, like, scars. Like, she's definitely battle hardened, but she's still got some fight left in her. I love it. Like the great Spike Spiegel once said, I love a woman that can kick my ass. And she definitely looks like she could kick my ass. Next, Okada Izo. I love this. Bro, how does he have multiple fire arts? Oh, this is a skin. Yeah, the full art, or the Max Ascension art and the skin art, both of them are 10 out of 10s. Like, this is so sick. He looks like he's, I don't know. What the heck is this? Is this a card table? Oh, yeah. My guess is that he's been gambling with these guys, and he just scammed them out of however much this is. And he's just looking back at the camera like, yeah, I'm really like that. I love it. And, of course, he's got he's in the Chad pose with the coat over the shoulder. Come on. Take notes, Saito. Take notes. I like the unique art style. My guess is that this isn't her Max Ascension art, though. So for what it is, I think it is really cool. I think it's a little underwhelming for a Max Ascension, but again, I don't think this is her Max Ascension. So yeah, it's sealed. Okay. Yeah, I think it's great for what it is. I think it looks really good. Next, we saw Tiamat. Fantastic. Lack's art is so good. Wait, Lack. Oh, is that the name of the artist? The name of the artist? Bro has beef with Saito now. Once you guys compared him to Virgil, then I had to cut ties with Saito, man. Me and him aren't cool. We're not cool. Next, we have Mordred. I love this. You would never expect, if you knew nothing about Mordred and you just saw this, you'd have absolutely no idea that she was as, what's the word? I guess trigger happy or eager for a fight. You would not expect that from what we're seeing right here. And I love how you even have the cat here. That, I don't know. Is there actual lore between, like, Mordred and cats? Because I feel like in Fate there definitely is. But I wonder if they brought this whole Mordred cat situation into Fate because it had something to do with the real lore, or if it's just Fate exclusive. Either way, it's great. This one, amazing again. Oh, we have Finn McCool. I love this. Yeah, no complaints. This looks amazing. The perspective that we're getting is so cool. It's almost like we're riding on a horse next to him. We're like riding off into battle, and then we just like look over and we see this shot right here. Like, this tells a story. This is cool. I love it. Everything from the pose that he's in, the background, the detail, like, great. They cooked here. They cooked. Nah, she just played with the cat in Apocrypha. Dang. So it's no deeper than that, huh? She's a lion cub because she's Artoria. Oh, because Artoria is a lion. Okay. She fought a cat in Fate Apocrypha. I do remember that. I think like someone else was having a conversation. I think her master was. And she was just like chasing a cat around. That was funny. Next, Best Girl, Kets. This art is great. If I'm being honest, I think it could be better, but it is great. Oh, I see. Wow, I didn't realize this before. Even though I have this, I never realized that this is her cloak, kind of like wrapping around. That's sick. I never realized that. I like the pose, pretty dynamic. I love the little like gusts of wind, almost like she just slammed her weapon down and then, you know, little gusts of wind started echoing out. That's really cool. I love the colors. Great. And it looks like she has like a sunset or something behind her shining. But I guess one thing that is a little strange is why would she, like, in the pose that she's in, why would she be looking away from the sun? It does make the pose look more interesting, but it just doesn't quite make much sense. Like, if there is a sunset behind her and the sun's shining towards her, like, what is she looking at? She's just looking out towards darkness, which doesn't quite make sense. But overall, love the art. Next, Caster shooting Doji. This looks cute. Oh, you have these. These are like little candies, right? Like Japanese candies or something. Oh, these are all snacks. There's like mochi and stuff here. Okay. So a lot of candy going on here. I like the pose. These rings, they're pretty eye-catching. You have this little dude here. The only thing is, again, I've said this for a lot of different arts. It's when you have similar colors. Like, you have objects that share similar colors with the background, so they kind of blend in and kind of get a little lost. And I'm kind of feeling that because there's these yellow candies here and there's this like orangish background, so there's parts like here where it kind of blends, here where it kind of blends, and it just, you have some that obviously pop, like the red and the blue, and then the yellow just kind of fades into the background a little bit. There are places where it pops, but overall, yeah, it's just, I guess what's confusing is why some of them are like really bright, like they're in the foreground, and there's some that are like very obviously in the background, even though the light is shining towards her seemingly. I don't know. But overall, I like it. The person said the link doesn't work. I tried the link, but it's not working. For the Discord, let me see. Let me try making a new link. I don't know why it does this, but edit invite, and then okay, so this is a brand new, fresh link, and I will put that in the chat right now. So for anybody that wants to get into the Discord and they would like to join the FGO Friend Support Showcase for the next one, here's the link. Oh, well, whatever. Ignore the caps lock. There's the Discord link. Try that one. That one should work. Oh my gosh, I didn't even pay attention to the art at all. This is actually super adorable. I love it. You have the origami fox in the background, the little origami puppy. You have the bat, and then you have her on her drawing tablet. This is, dude, this is a vibe. Adorable, man. I see why she's a fan favorite. It works, thank you. Okay, yeah, thank you guys for letting me know. Discord link is pinned to the top of chat. Yeah, but I know for some people they said that it wasn't working for whatever reason. I'm not sure why Discord is weird like that, but I'm glad this new link is working. Okay, and then we've seen this Musashi one, and then we've seen this Scotty skin. So That was wrong. Wrong link. Okay, let me go back. Where was I? Oh, this is the wrong chat. That's why. Okay, so that was Rory, who again, 1,600 login, mostly free to play, only bought SQ once for the GSSR. A bunch of my servants should have better skill levels, but I don't like being low on materials. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. And it's the same reason why I hold on to my tickets. A lot of people in chat hate it. A lot of people in chat hate it. But I always hold on to my tickets until either I have a character that needs something from one of these tickets, or the time starts to run out. So that's just me though. She's just a baddie because Tamamo bullied her on the internet into giving up her fox aspect. Oh, what a jerk. What the heck? Tamamo's a bully. Let's see. Tamamo's based like that. I have no need to hold when I have 400 to 700 of each mat. Dang, JP, you trying to share? You trying to split? Oh yeah, so this is where I am in the story right now. I don't think this is anything crazy, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're like a little over halfway through. So now, you know what? Yeah, we can do a little bit. The only thing is, gosh. You know what? Would you guys rather have me... No, you probably would. You probably would. I was going to say, would you rather have me go over like a little bit of the event here and then continue like for the majority of next stream? Or if you just wanted me to save it for next stream, but I guess most of you would probably want me to continue. What am I doing? Oh, I am in the right place. The Foxy wife can be bad, but she is so good. Cloudy checks mobile chat. I'm afraid to go back now. Every time I open up mobile chat, bro, there's something waiting for me in there. It's never good. Especially if we're on stream. Okay, so we were here last time? I think did we finish this? I think we did. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna go get some water and then we're gonna jump into section 4. I think. I don't remember where we were. Regardless, let's do it. So, be right back. Let me go here. Okay, we're back, we're back. Also, I don't know if you're still here, but take care, Spooky. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Now, let's do this. Pause this. Also, you guys were 1,000,000% gaslighting me. I just tried it, dude. I just tried sitting on the ground doing that weird leg cross thing that Gray was doing in her image. And that is way more uncomfortable than just having both of your legs parallel to each other. Doing the, like, having one foot on top of the other. No, you guys are 100% crazy if you think that way is more comfortable. But anyways, now, to continue. So, I think we were in section 3, but... where's it gonna put us? I remember we were inside of the elevator. So are we gonna start there? Okay, we are here. Okay, so we did this. We did this cutscene. You're just weak at floor sitting. We have photographical evidence. Yeah, I saw the evidence and it looked uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. Okay, Grandpa, it's time to go back to the nursing home. You're an old man, Cloudy, creaky joints, sore muscles. Practically 1 foot in the grave already. Oh my god. How did this turn into me being old? Oh gosh. It ended with them arriving in section 4. Okay. Is there... Okay, return to materials. Man, I literally just... Yeah, I saw the picture! I saw the picture in Discord. On the mobile chat. Let me look. Hold on. Oh man, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. There's no way. That does not look comfortable. You're crazy. No, because like look... Okay, the leg that's under, look at how uncomfortable that foot looks compared to the other one. Like, there's no way. There's no way you prefer that. But you know what? Maybe you do prefer it, and maybe I'm just surrounded by weirdos. That's it, surely. I'm the only normal one in this chat. What a glorious city! I can see why you're so proud of it, Lady Nero. Oh, I think... Did we see this? This is not my city. It's definitely a surprise, that's for sure. This is not the kind of surprise I intended. It reminds me of Luluhawa, or Las Vegas. Yeah, that's what I said. It looks like someplace in Hawaii. Stop immediately or I will start crying. I forgot, I can just press tab now. Is that what you want? I'm warning you, once I begin sulking, I become incredibly high maintenance. Oh, as if you aren't already. She said as if she weren't already. How blind can you be? Do you not see that Lady Nero being high maintenance is one of the most adorable things about her? Oh great, you're one of those fans. Seriously though, what's going on here? How'd the 7th Singularity become a tropical tourist trap? There's only one explanation. The Floor Guardian must be behind this. Nebuchadnezzar II. Accursed king, how dare he malign me? He will pay dearly for this. I will tear him limb from limb. But Lady Nero, where is this Floor Guardian anyways? If the Floor Guardian is truly the king of Babylon, he should be in the Grand Ziggurat's throne room. Okay, looks like we're heading to the Grand Ziggurat. See, now that looks like a hotel. That doesn't even look like a ziggurat. You think that's it? It's gotta be. Why that insolent little... Come, CloudyCrow. Huh? Wait, slow down! Hell yeah, let's raid the bastards who messed with our turf and throw them into the Babylonian Gulf to feed the sea fiends. Yeah, alright. Lacusta, she's on something. She's on the mushrooms again. Oh, I hated fighting these things, dude. During the event, these things were so annoying. I think it was because of the type that they were, and I didn't have AoE. Either it was because of the type they were, and I didn't have an AoE unit for that type, so it took a little bit longer to farm, or it's because they were a bunch of different types. So I didn't have one unit that could just wipe all of them. Hello there, welcome to the Hotel Ziggurat. So it is a hotel. I'm so sorry, I'm afraid we're fully booked in the moment. Who made this city? Tell me. Dang, she just murdered the employee. What the heck? Quiet, please. We can't have you disturbing the other guests. Ha ha ha, I'm gonna turn you all into a mushroom seed bed. That is terrifying. Ma'am, I'm going to ask you to calm down. Ma'am? Oh, got him. Man, the mushroom witch here is kind of a loose cannon, isn't she? Ah, look out, men. These women are crazy. Stop them. Crap, there's a shit ton of them. Damn it. Come on, master, let's do this. All right. Right, the security guards actually, like, aren't even doing anything. We're the ones that are ruining the show. Wait a second. Hold on. Is this who I think it is? The Nebuchadnezzar. Is it really who I think it is? What's all this racket? What's going on here? Owner! So you must be the floor guardian. Today was supposed to be my day off. Good grief. Nebuchadnezzar the second? No, you are. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Gilgamesh. Gorgeous P. Who the heck is Gorgeous P? So, you've come, Chaldean, and I see you're once again caught up in some absurd nonsense. Well, don't expect me to bail you out. This may not be your fault, but you're still the instigator. Even if another Chaldea is responsible for this mess, it's still only right that you be the one to clean it up. Don't fret. Nothing in this latest mess is new to you. Just be your usual idiotic self and all will be well. Gilgamesh, what happened to Nebuchadnezzar II? Ha! Nebuchadnezzar may be a fool of a king, but he's not so shameless as to stick around for this kind of nonsense. Not that I'm happy about being stuck as a floor guardian either, mind you. Watching over dumb animals is a job for shepherds, not kings. So you did this to Babylon? Are you mocking me? Of course I am, you fool! What kind of ridiculous farce is this, beast? Are you trying to embarrass me to death? What? What? Oh, it's an alarm. Okay. What? What? Lacusta's not impressed. The only way to respond to a farce is with one of your own. Now then, CloudyCrow. If you wish to free this floor as what I call it, IDB. That's what I called it, IDB. Because I'm not reading all that. You will need to complete a mission of my choosing. A mission? Of course, and it will be completely pointless, meant to do nothing more than waste your time and aggravate you. God doesn't mince words, does he? I have to do something to offset my boredom. If nothing else, you can distract me by serving as my court jester. If you are truly a worthy master, CloudyCrow, then you will teach that dumb beast a new trick. The discussion is over. Okay. And everything, it just screams, I am rich. Gorgeous P was Gil's pseudonym in Fate Extra. Wow. I love this shirt. Dude. Honestly, he pulls it off quite well. Okay. So this is what it's like to be kicked out of a hotel. Hey, what's wrong with her? She hasn't said a word for a while now. Maybe she has another headache. Lady Nero, would you like a mushroom? Are mushrooms good for headaches? I looked it up on Servantgram. Bro, what is this? Servant Graham? What the heck is that? Servant Graham. Yo, let me get Ketz's Insta. Without fact checking it. Oh, be quiet. I was so furious as to be at a loss for words. Hey, these servants are all here to defeat you, right? Then what was all that? The floor guardian obviously wasn't taking any of this seriously. Do not ask me. Believe me, I would like to know more than any of you. I'm sure Gorgeous P knows what he's doing. Regardless, if he is this level's floor guardian, then his rules are no doubt ironclad. Which means our only hope of proceeding is clearing his mission. This mission. Do these floor guardians really have that much authority? Where do they even get their magical energy from? Since this is a singularity, maybe a holy grail. The spiral proof world is vast. There is more likely something supporting the world besides the holy grail, and I think I know what it is. It is probably my sealed IDB. That way, they can both deplete Sodom's beast's power and use it as a resource for this very singularity. Much as I am loath to admit it, it does make sense. As such, it will be difficult indeed to free the IDB unless we obey his rules. But how do we complete this mission of his then? I don't remember him even telling us what it is. That's where I come in. Is that... Whoa! Avalon! Lady Avalon! Hey there, big sister. Long time no see. It's me, Lady Avalon, everyone's favorite little sister. Lady A! What are you doing here? I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong person. I'm quite sure you and I have never met before. What? What are you talking about? We met at the same Chaldea. You're Lady Avalon. Huh? But you're Oh my gosh! Dude, do I have 2 alarms set or am I just putting it on sleep? Let me see. Yeah, it's just going on sleep. No, I did have 2 alarms set. Oh my god. What a weird time. 1:49? What did I set that alarm for? Alright, let me just turn that one off. Okay. We're here. Everyone's favorite little sister here from paradise. Huh? Ah, screw it. Never mind. Master, this one's all you. Are you tired? Want a toadstool? Thanks. You know what? We can always count on Lacusta looking after us. She's always got a mushroom prepared for the occasion. What would I want? Why would I want anything like that? You know, in case you're tired of living. A good one. Ah, screw it. Never mind. This one's all you. Are you tired? Want a toadstool? You know, in case you're tired of living. That is funny. I'm liking Lacusta more and more every day. If that ever happens, it'll be your fault. Have you never heard of death as salvation? Come on, accept my poise or love already. You're one of those complex villain types, aren't you? The king gave you an impossible challenge to complete, right? At least that's how it seems from the looks on your faces. Oh, you're an awfully quiet little girl. Are you shy? What are you doing here, Beast of the Stars? Beast of the Stars? What are you talking about? Are you mocking me too? Where is the beast hunting sacred sword wielder? I am certain you brought her here to kill me. No, I didn't. Why waste a perfectly good sacred sword on a beast that's already lost its power? Even I'm only a spectator this time around. I just happened to arrive at this singularity before you. The repairman? No, it's not. It's not like I'm not getting a call on my phone. This is usually the time I have to end stream, so I still have an alarm set. So it's the alarm going off. But I suppose I can at least show you around. Here, follow me. Hey, I never agreed to this. I do not have time to play with you now. I need to put paid put paid to this nonsense as soon as possible. Or, now, Draco, you shouldn't try skipping to the end like that. What do you mean? I mean that the finale is still a long ways off. Surely you can take the time to enjoy a fleeting dream while it lasts, no? Well, not that there's much of a difference between dreams and reality as far as I'm concerned. No, seriously, what are you talking about? What are you even talking about? You know, big sister, I'm really glad you're my companion on this journey. Oh, so if we picked the guy, would she call us big brother or something? This is a mistranslation. It's supposed to be Beast of the Planet, Hoshi, and the Beast Hunter is male Arthur. Oh, male Arthur. I kind of had an idea that the Beast Hunter they were referring to was Artoria, but I see now. So Merlin's little sister could turn into a beast? I'm confused. I don't know. Lost belt stuff. Hey, lost belt stuff. So I think I'm gonna do this as like the final section for today, section 4. So let's do this. Beast Merlin? What do you think Beast Merlin would look like, dude? He'd be pretty freaking crazy. Hello? What? Where did this come from? And why does she bring mushrooms to the beach? Wait, she healed her. What is going on? Okay, Hokusai. What? Okay, this is Mysterious Heroine, right? And then Maeve? Scaring away Satanta. Dang. Yeah, that maid is deadly. That was a quest where you fought Summer Servant. Oh! Wait, why isn't there any dialogue, though? Whoa! Oh my god, she looks amazing. Wait, did she just turn into a shark? I'm confused. Well, now that all that's over... Okay, maybe it was just a montage. I see. So that must have something to do with Gilgamesh's impossible quest that he sent us on, where we had to defeat all of these different servants. And so that must have been a montage of us fighting each of them. Okay, I see. Okay, good work, everyone. That takes care of your mission from the king. And on that note, cheers. She's gone. Non-alcoholic soft drink since there's so many minors here. Cheers. Man, I'm exhausted. Just call it like sparkling grape juice. She throws sharks. Oh my god. Oh man. You okay? Want a toadstool? You got it out for me or something? I mean, it's mutual, so... Well, Draco, not a bad way to spend your day now and then, no? I see no appeal in inefficiency. That is not at all what I desire. There you go again. For a beast of depravity, you're awfully uptight. As I have told you before, you and I will never see eye to eye. For one thing, our tastes could not possibly be more different. I guess so. Me, I'd love it if these kinds of walking dreams could last forever. Dreaming is pointless, indolent. I do not care for it. I can think of few things more miserable than an actor who refuses to leave the stage even after the curtain has fallen. Dang, that was poetic. And the theater emptied. Furthermore, relying on a hackneyed deus ex machina for their resolution is beyond the pale, even for third-rate productions. Is that really what you... Oh well, I guess you can't help it, being that aspect and all. You are part of the coalition here to defeat me, are you not? Are you truly going to stand back and watch CloudyCrow go to her death? Like I said, I'm just a spectator this time. My only role here is to watch and see how it all plays out. Oh, sounds a lot like regular Merlin. Wow, she sounds a lot like her brother. Lady Avalon, all you need to do is follow your desires wherever they take you. I hope you find out what you're looking for at the end of this spiral. What a joke. CloudyCrow, do not get too carried away. At last, we are about to face the Floor Guardian. Just you wait, accursed gorgeous P. Oh man, you can't call him accursed and then gorgeous P right after. Soon I will send you and this ridiculous city of yours to a watery grave. Alright, and there it is. She's such a gremlin, she really is. Focus and tuning are both off. Alright, so that was the last one we were going to do for today. So like I said, I'm going to, on my own... Well, okay, let me know, either in the chat here or preferably on Discord, if there's any specific chapters you want me to do. I know I already had section 15 suggested, so I'm going to save that for stream. But let me know if there's any other like big moments that you want me to cover on stream, because everything else I'm going to record on my own. So I'll be sure. I'm going to unlock everything as I play through the event on my own, and then I'm just going to read through whatever wasn't suggested. Next one is so good, section 5. Okay, let me write that down. Let's see. So, chapter 5. No! Chapter 5. Okay, so we have 15, 16, and 17. Got you. 15, 16, 17. Oh, Vosh, I mean just for this event, specifically. Like, I'm gonna do all of the Lost Belts and stuff on stream. It's just for the events, because they're only here for a limited time, I obviously can't get through all of it on stream. So, if there's any specific sections you guys want me to cover on stream, then I'll do that for sure. And I'll just record whatever I don't get to on stream as a separate video for anyone that's interested. Explain the methodology on this. So I'm thinking going forward for events, what I'm going to do, because I've already prefaced that I had to come up with something that was comfortable for me, whether it made everybody happy or not. I know some people, as they said earlier in the stream, they're cool with it. I know some people aren't going to be, but for this event and for future events, I think on the first day of the event, I'm going to do the prologue, maybe the first chapter, basically whatever I can get done in that first day. And then from that point forward, I'm just going to have people suggest specific sections for me to cover on stream. And then I'm going to go through the rest on my own and just put all of that into a video. And then the parts that people suggest, I will save those for when I actually go through them on stream. 5, 6, 7's pretty good. Okay, so that wouldn't be a bad idea if, like, next stream we did 5, 6, 7. And then for the next Tuesday stream, which will be the final stream, I did 15, 16, 17. That's what I'm thinking so far. When you complete the event, its story becomes permanent in my room. Okay, perfect. Then I can actually go back. If I don't finish reading through everything in time, then I can go back and do that. But if I remember correctly, it was recommended that I not only read 15, 16, 17 on stream, but I think also the battles, they wanted me to save those as well. So I'll get to that point in the event, and then I'll save the battles for stream. Let's see. Oh man. See, but this is the thing, Vid. To be honest, for this event in particular, you should read it all on stream, but the problem is there's not enough time. It's just with how long these events are, there's not really any way I'd be able to go through. Like, we're only in chapter 5 and there's 17 chapters. I don't think there's any way I could get through 12 chapters in the next 2 streams without like laser focusing on the laser focusing on reading, not paying attention to chat, not taking breaks, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna do the really important, like, fan favorite ones on stream, and then I'm gonna do the rest off stream. The last battles are good for stream. Record section 17 if you can't. My goal is hopefully to be able to do 15, 16, and 17 on stream. Let's see. This chapter is very long, even as far as FGO events go. I think only summer events are longer. Yeah, and summer events are the next one coming up too, so... I mean, ideally, of course, I'd love to get through all of it on stream, but because it's only here for a limited amount of time, and I don't want to, like, you know, min-max my time and focus so hard on getting through the story that I'm not even enjoying it anymore, I don't want to get to that point. Because these events, they're just, like, fun things for me, you know? I don't even know half of the characters I'm bumping into here. I don't know any of the context around these characters, like Lady Avalon, or any of the summer characters we saw, but it's a fun read. So, as long as I'm enjoying it, I want to go through it. But if I'm forcing myself to read through it so much so that I'm not enjoying it anymore, then, you know, what's the point? Each section takes around 30 minutes? Really? For the... I don't know, these sections were pretty quick. We did 4 and... Wait. Oh, this is still 4. 4. Yeah, these 2 were pretty quick, but I see what you mean, because there's probably going to be, like, parts. Like section 15, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 2. So, we'll see, we'll see. Again, right now I have it scheduled to where I'll do 5, 6, 7 in the next stream, and then in the stream after that I'll try to do 15, 16, 17, but you know, we'll do what we can. 4 hours to do 15 through 17 with the battles. Dang. If that's the case, shoot. We only have 2 streams left, so... If that's the case, I might not be able to do 5, 6, 7 on stream. And I might have to dedicate next stream and the stream after to doing 15, 16, 17. Try doing 15 along with the stories for 5, 6, 7. And then 16 through 17 for the stream after that. Would it all fit, do you think? Yeah, I don't know. It's a little... Like, that's another thing that makes it a little more difficult. It's the fact that some of these are a little quicker. Some of these are pretty long, so it's not easy for me to really gauge what I can get done. And, like, for example, I know Arnaldo, you said me not being able to stream last Friday really hurt my chances of completing it. But if you think about it, if 15, 16, 17 is going to take 4 hours for me to complete, I probably wouldn't have been able to get through it regardless. Because we'd have to do 15, 16, 17. And we'd also have to do, what, 4 through 14? And all of whatever these are. City of Wrath and stuff. So I don't know. Let me see. Oops. Alright, but thank you all so much for stopping by the stream. That is where I will be ending things. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will definitely be doing more of the friend support showcases, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, link to the Discord is pinned to the top of the chat. Head over there, go to the thread that says, what is it? Friend support showcase, and then just look at everybody else, put your code and your login and stuff like that. Not login information, but your login days. Put all of that in there, and then we will try to get to you as soon as we can. But that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and I will catch you all in the next one.